better hope I don't see you. In them streets, nigga, we expose the fraud. Try to crucify me like Jesus and hang me on a cross. These niggas are so soft. They turn around and talk behind your back. There are snakes in the grass, nigga. It's time for me to cut my grass, nigga. Play chess, I never play checkers. I got a poker face. You can't get me stressed. I'm behind my cards, nigga. I play the game of chess. These niggas playing checkers. That's why they look so stressed. This is facts, my nigga. I can tell you what I really need, my nigga. These little fake niggas live behind screens, my nigga. Niggas making memes. Never live their own dreams because they live behind the screen. Making tweets. This is facts, my nigga. What I keep on my hip is a Glock 17. Behind my back, I got some carbine. These niggas really don't live through the lines. They live through the lines. That's why they sheeple. They live through a screen. Born in 1998. I was taught to get the bread. I was born and raised on the East Coast. We don't sleep, my nigga. We stand outside in the freezing cold, making money and getting the bread, my nigga. This is facts, my nigga. You couldn't stop me if you tried. My rhymes is unstoppable. You can call me B.I.G. My rhymes is unstoppable. This is facts, my nigga. When I power up like Goku, unstoppable. I'm going Super Saiyan on the mic. I'm going Super Saiyan ready to fight. I got superpowers. That's the
What is going on? We got another stream that we are going to do. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. It is November 30th, 2023. Let's talk about this viral story. Let's see. What's going on, Armansky? What's going on, man? What is going on? Just want to make sure my audio is good. Audio sounds good. Armansky's in the building. What's up, my guy? He says, "Oh, hey, Certify, how's it going? Good to see you again, even though it's 2:11 a.m. Well, I'm an early bird. I like to get the worm, my friend. I like to get the word, my friend. So let's talk about it. Young Kansas City Chiefs fan accused of blackface says fallout has been scary after a reporter branded his face paint racist, despite being a Native American himself. His boy's father says it's too late for an apology. You know, he's only 5 years old. He's only a young kid. We got to give young kids grace periods when they make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? He's a young kid. Karen Phillips has doubled down on his take since making the claims on November 27th. Chiefs fans plan to paint their face in black and red to show support to the boy. Provides all the latest international sports news. A young Kansas City Chiefs fan accused of blackface has described the reaction to the claims as scary after a reporter branded his face paint as racist, despite being a Native American himself. As his dad says, it's too late for an apology. Holden Armenta and his father, Bubba, accepted to be interviewed on Wednesday as a way to respond to Deadspin reporter Karen J. Phillips' allegations of the 9-year-old driving hate to both Black people and Native Americans at the same time. Quoted by the Sports Journalist article. I mean, he's only a little kid. I mean, if he doesn't know, you know, I don't think it's like the blackface. Yes, it's racist, but he's only a kid, man. Like, we got to give kids a little bit of a grace period, right? Phyllis, a Pulitzer nominee, uh, initially shared a photo of the young boy with only half of his face painted in black before more pictures surfaced that showed Holden wearing half red and half black paint on his face on social media. Holden, how are you feeling right now? As Fox News Jesse Waters. It's okay because a lot of kids at school are getting excited, but it's starting to get me a little nervous because if they go a little bit overboard, it's a little scary, says Holden. And then there he is there. He was on Jesse Waters' show. You know what I'm saying? So he's only a kid, man. Uh, if he didn't know the connotations, I mean, he's at a sports event as well. He's only a kid. Like Justin Trudeau, he was an adult when he put on blackface. So it's totally different. You know what I'm saying? It was totally different. And, Justin Trudeau wanted to dress up for Halloween and he put on blackface. This is a kid putting half his paint black, half his paint red, you know, pretty much like a mascot for the the football game. He's a kid. Jesse Waters says the 9-year-old Chiefs fan who was falsely smeared as a racist for supporting his team speaks out on primetime. Holden says his whole thing has been sorry. Holden Armenta says this whole thing has been scary and overwhelming. His father Bubba says it's too late for an apology. The damage is already done. So we're gonna play that. Just give me a second. So on my stream, I added my music. So if you want to listen to my music, you can go to SoundCloud to listen to the music. Yeah, you can go to SoundCloud to listen to my music. All right, this is Jesse Waters here. Let's play that.
Let's bring in Holden Armenta and his father, Bubba. So, Bubba, what was going through your mind the second you found out your son had been targeted like this?
It's been a lot. It's been a pretty crazy couple of days.
And understand something, racism is a business. So if they can deem people racist, they can make money off of that. I mean, I don't think little Holden Armenta is racist. He's at a game. He put on black. He painted half his face black, half his face red. For the colors of the Chiefs. It's not a big deal. Like, to me, I don't think it's a big deal. But to other people, we're living through this woke, you know what I'm saying? Feelings over facts, feelings over intelligence, all this other stuff. What's going on, Turan? Turan's in the building. He says, bro, I just woke up. Yeah, I've been out, man. I've been out doing a couple things. So what had happened, just a little quick dive. So yesterday's broadcast, yesterday's show, my internet was cut off. And so earlier today, they were earlier today I didn't have any internet source, right? So they suspended my account. They suspended my internet account for when I pay the bill for the internet. And so I went up to the mall earlier and I went there and I asked them, I said, what's going on here? And come to find out, when you switch out modems, because I'm running a network here. When you switch out modems, you have to change your account number. I did not know that. Right? So like anytime you switch out a modem and you get a new one, you're replacing the old with a new one, you need to change your account number. So what they said I was doing, I was paying my bill through the other account. So I was paying, right? But the money was going to the expired account. And so they fixed it. Long story short, they fixed it, got the new modem, and now my bill payments will be going to the new account, which is what I'm doing right now. So they set it back all up. There's no problem. And now I'm here. I'm good to go. You know what I'm saying? So, people make mistakes. I talked to the lady. She was like, yeah, people make mistakes like this all the time or whatever like that. So it's not a big deal. It kind of shocked me. I was pretty shocked about it, right? I was like, my Wi-Fi, my internet is suspended? How is this possible? I pay the shit. But I come to find out the money was going to the old account. So they gave me the new account number. Everything's all good with that. So let's continue. So here's Holden here, and he's talking with his dad, Bubba.
I was mad, upset for him. Mad that he's upset. He's pretty devastated. I mean, he's seen the videos and everything posted. He's excited. He's all over. It was his dream to get on the Jumbotron.
Yeah, they
and I've had family and friends call and
yeah, it's okay.
Oh, we saw you on Sunday Night Football. So
yeah, you know, it happened, but you know, you course correct, right? So I called them, right? I logged online to see what was going on with my account, and they said, yeah, you know, it was suspended. So I called them and they fix it. It's no problem. But yeah, subscribe to this channel. Please hit the like button. Moving forward, get into the Discord now, because I will be charging, like, if we're gonna do this, you know, dating streaming service, we're trying to bring women on and, you know, match people with good women and stuff like that. If you want to get in, I'm going to be charging. I'm not going to say how much I'm going to be charging, but when memberships are available for this platform, for this show, you will know. So get in now is what I'm saying. All right, let's continue.
So he's excited, but then everything else came up and it's been a little bit of a spiral.
Holden, how are you feeling right now?
It's okay because a lot of kids at school are getting excited, but it's starting to get me a little nervous because if they go a little bit overboard, it's a little scary.
You know, I don't think this kid is racist. I don't. Yeah, I don't think this kid is a racist, man. He's just, you know, he's at a game. He's got the colors on. He's got half his face black and half his face red. Shouldn't be a big deal, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, but people are gonna make it out to be a big deal. Where, you know, this is identity politics. You know what I'm saying? Everything is either deemed racist or not, or anti-Semitic or not, and we're living through a revolution, right? So you know what I'm saying? It's feelings over facts.
I bet it's scary. It can be a very overwhelming experience. How has the community been in terms of support?
Okay. So far.
Good. And you're a football guy, right? Don't you have practice in a few minutes?
Yeah, we're getting ready to head out the door for all-star practice.
What position do you play?
Wide receiver and free safety.
It's amazing. And how big of a Chiefs fan are you?
Really big.
And what does it mean?
Because we went to the Raiders Chiefs game last year, too.
Nice. And what does it mean now that you're feeling all this love from Chiefs Nation? Everyone's going to be wearing red and black on their faces next Sunday.
No, I'm saying, like, it shouldn't have been a big deal.
So Bubba, he asked me 10 minutes. He asked me 10 minutes ago if he can paint his face before we go live.
I mean, he can do whatever he wants. He's a great patriot. He's a great American, and he's a great fan, and everybody loves Holden. But Karen over at Deadspin doesn't. Bubba, would you like an apology? What would you like from Karen at Deadspin?
You know, I don't even know what to think about that. It's a little too late for that. The damage is already done. It's, you know, worldwide. Now there's comments all over. There's, you know, disrespect towards Native Americans and towards my family. We never in any way, shape, or form meant to disrespect any Native Americans or any tribes. The tribe we're from doesn't even wear that type of headdress. This specific headdress is a novelty piece. It's a costume piece. That's exactly what we had purchased it for and wore it for. Not in any disrespect towards any Native Americans at all.
Or black people.
It's been a whirlwind of comments coming even from other tribes, from tribal members, Some think it's okay, some think it's not okay. It's a 9-year-old boy supporting his team.
That's it.
And you're going to be wearing the black and the red in, I guess, every Sunday for as long as you're alive, I bet, Holden.
Yep.
Forever, huh?
Who's your favorite player on the Chiefs?
Patrick Mahomes.
My Eagles beat your Chiefs a couple weeks back. I mean, you guys did beat us in the Super Bowl, but I think we're going to see you again in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That'll be good, huh?
Now, if we're back in the Super Bowl together, the Eagles and the Chiefs, you want to have a little bet, Holden?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do a bet, and if the Chiefs win, you're going to get something very special, and if the Eagles win, we'll figure that out. How's that sound?
Okay.
All right, can I get a chop? There you go. Holden, Bubba, we love you guys. Good luck at practice. Good luck for the rest of the season until the Super Bowl. How's that?
Thank you,
Thank you.
Jesse. We really appreciate the opportunity.
So, you know, man, he's just a kid, you know. He put it on and they were attacking him. I mean, that's how sick these people are, right? The woke left mob. The woke left mob. So, yeah, Turan and audience, you know what I'm saying? The music's there on SoundCloud. You go to my links on this channel and you can go and listen to the music. So any tracks that I upload that I play at the beginning will be on SoundCloud. All right, because I'm gonna I know people are gonna like it, so I'm there. So here's the guy here, right? He's a black man. He said Deadspin reporter Karen Phillips remains unapologetic over his accusations made on November 27th. I mean, that's what he felt, you know. Here's the video here of little Holden. I don't think it's like, I don't have a problem. Like, he's a kid. He's cheering on his team. Like, it shouldn't be this big thing. All right, so then you have him there. So Trent, I'll bring you in a second. So you know, I don't think it's a big. So it says only describing the communities the board as okay since Karen's article about him was published on November 27. Basically, 2 days ago, the miner said it was really good to feel the love from Chiefs Nation on Sunday as they plan to wear red and black paint on their faces as a sign of support to the young boy. Bubba, the boy's father, told Waters that his son asked if he could paint his face before featuring on live television as a sign of defiance. And then it goes from the quotes, and then there's what the Karen J. Phillips guy said. He said, "For the idiots in my mentions who are treating this as some harmless act because the other side of his face was painted red, I could make the argument that it makes it even worse. Y'all are the ones who hate Mexicans, but wear sombreros on Cinco." And then this is him there with his mom and dad and sister. It's pretty disgusting, right? That they would attack, the woke mob would attack a little kid. So that's that article there. Let's bring Turan in on the broadcast. What's going on, brother, man? Yeah, if you want to call
Can you hear
in,
me?
yeah, I can hear you. Make sure your phone is clean. What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on, man? Good to be here. I was not expecting you to be on at this time.
Yeah, I was out doing some stuff, man, you know, getting some rest. So
Right.
I'm off for a few days. So when I can, I do some broadcast.
Oh, I see
Yeah, I'm off
what you
for a few
mean.
days. So when I can, I'll do a broadcast, right? I'm not gonna really do too much. I'm not gonna really do any dating app content right now, but tomorrow we'll do some
Right.
for sure.
Yeah, of course. No problem. I'm just, driving because I'm actually driving right now, and it's been pretty crazy. So I'm just, going along with the program.
Where are you driving to?
I'm driving to Portland, Maine, like all the way up, like to New York, you know.
What's
So they want
what's
me
going
to
on?
deliver,
What's going on, Primo? He said, "What's up, everybody? What's going on, man?" Primo's in the building.
right?
He's up.
They want me to deliver some freights or some crap, you know what I'm saying? So
Like,
I've been
like
doing
brake,
that for,
like brake
huh?
parts.
Like toys, like some toys, I believe, something like that. I don't know. It's weird, but that's what they want me to be delivering, some heavy loads. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So I've
yeah,
been doing that, uh, um, you know, crap, recently, and it's working for these bosses. They just give you a hard time. They want to give you a hard time, and they think that you don't know anything. So I gotta
yeah,
just try to roll with it and get my pay and get out. You know,
yeah. So
crazy.
yeah, right here, 9 hours ago, it says dating app profiles in Toronto. This is a pre, you know, uh, let me preface this. Dating app profiles in Toronto versus other cities. Not sure if this is the right sub, but anyways, I'm from Toronto. I live in Calgary now, but I visit my family all the time. I work hybrid, so I can. Why does so many profiles in Toronto have bios prompts like buy me food, get me sushi, etc.? I don't see that in other cities like Calgary, Montreal, Chicago. Was talking to a match, and after some messages, she was like, "Can you take me to dinner? Can you take me to a dinner date?" And she was like, "But I'm very broke." Laugh aloud. 24-year-old, by the way, I'm 25. I get a lot more matches in other cities and never get messages like that. Stay classy, Toronto.
Wow, crazy. That's
Well,
crazy.
well, this is why I'm showing. This is why I'm showing you this, right? Because this is what goes on.
Say things like, I'm strong, independent, I don't need no man. Like, y'all impress me.
Okay, so it says people complain about dating everywhere. I am from Toronto, but currently live in Vancouver. People complain about the dating scene in Vancouver, all the time. How hard it is. Haven't spent time in Vancouver, so can't say to be honest. Montreal, Calgary, Halifax, Chicago, Florida are better than Toronto. IME. Dating app culture. Here you go, Tram. Dating app culture in Toronto is for the lazy and manipulative. Okay?
Mm,
Lazy and manipulative guys. If you put if you put in lazy work, you're gonna get exploited. If you want a relationship, you gotta get out and find someone. This is why I say you're gonna have to go out and approach women that you can approach. The apps are filled with exploitation. My sister is an IG wannabe influencer. Her DMs are filled with dudes she found on dating apps buying her shit. It's hilarious. This is what I said, bro. Save your money. Dating
there
app,
you go.
or sorry, dating sucks in Toronto. Dating is so much every other North American city I've ever spent on. Probably worse than LA and Miami. I don't know. And then it says, people complain in Vancouver, even London, England. I have heard it sucks there too. Large, expensive cities suck for dating, I guess. It's a big pool, but it's got chunks of something weird floating in it. And then it says it only sucks for people who can't make connections in person. If you are online only type of dater, you are sole at the you are sole and at the mercy of the algorithm. That's why I said algorithmic manipulation. If you
Right.
want if you want it, go out there and get it. Plenty of opportunity. LA dating is worse due to the concentration of millionaires in the city center and in the hills. This, if you hide behind an app, that's what I said, hiding behind a screen. And yeah, you see how the guys come on and like they're literally not showing their face. So they're hiding behind a screen, right? If you hide behind an app and don't take chances in the real world, you're up for a harder time. I like that you said wanna be sick of these people posting pictures on IG and acting as if they are an A-list celebrity. Dating apps are a crapshoot in general, but I agree with the bullshit stuff and profiles of girls in Toronto. Like to be showered in gifts, like to be pampered, etc. They're looking for a meal ticket. Whenever I see anything like that, I instantly swipe left. If they want somebody to pay for something, they can call their parents. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. So what do you think about
Wow,
that?
that's crazy, but it's true. It is true, and I notice a lot of you know, Toronto prospects on that dating app. Not Meet Me, but the other one, the one that's called One, I believe.
Yeah, Omi TV.
Yeah, on me, right? And it's like, you know, sometimes you get past the bad eggs to get to the good eggs, and there's actually a good woman there, but it's like, a lot of these women in Toronto, they're just like New Yorkers, literally. And I'm just like, damn, like you can't even get past a hello. They
Yeah.
just have this attitude, bro. Like I don't understand where it comes from.
Social media.
Yeah, exactly.
It's called it's called
uh,
pros- it's called prostitution. Been around a long time. A lot of women in big cities, especially Toronto, have normalized this behavior. Got zero against legit sex workers. But why is it so much normalized in Toronto versus other cities? Almost non-existent in Calgary. I bought some girl ice cream in Calgary, and she thanked me 5 times. Would not even be thanked for a $200 dinner in Toronto. We have a we have a pay to play mentality here, and with inflation, it's gotten hella severe. To be honest, trick to never trekked to Calgary. It sounds lovely. Women in Toronto probably have a lot more superficial. Sorry, women in Toronto probably a lot more superficial than other cities. Big city rat race mindset, lack of things to do besides spending money and going out, lack of manners, good values. That's why this channel is called more Certified True TV Morals, Principles, and Values (MVPing). Lack of manners, good values that tend to be more reinforced by community living. What do you think about that, Tarant? Are you still there?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't hear you. All right, women in Toronto probably a lot more superficial than other cities. Big rat race mindset, lack of things to do besides spending money and going out, lack of manners, good values that tend to be more reinforced by community living. Because you're young and looking at younger people's profiles who aren't ready to take it seriously. Change the age range and have a quick look at some people a bit older. There's none of what you're describing for people in their 20s and early 30s. Every profile has travel, pineapple, and pizza, something about food or TV, etc. It is so stupid. And during the first dates, they only talk about work, school, and travel. Same boring shit. Yeah, dating is a total train wreck in this city. First date is centered around small talk, anyways. There's literally the shit that you talk about on a first date. She's not gonna tell you her dark secrets or her plan for to solve climate change. And then it says some. He says someone mentioned sex work. I actually think it's a it's along those lines, but more complicated than that. A lot of women have become privy to the idea of financial domination, and it's related fetish.
Bro, you can hear me?
Fetish. Yeah, you're cutting in and out.
Okay.
Fetish. Yeah, fetish concept. I don't know, fetish concepts, which I see in direction correlation with the OnlyFans boom and the greater proliferation of porn and fetish content online. line, guys. There it is. These girls have zero. These girls have zero plan to sleep with anyone. They see other women, usually popular sex workers, OnlyFans content creators, etc., online posting, pay my hydro bill on Twitter, achieving their desired result, and think they can emulate that behavior to, to similar success. They realize some men will pay for things for nothing. Or maybe, yeah, they realize some men will pay for things for nothing, or maybe photos and videos at best in return. So logically, they cast the same lure, whether or not they get a bite. Well, and that seems to be getting harder everywhere, and that's that part. So yeah, I can hear you,
Wow.
Terrain. You were just cutting in and out.
Yeah, it's just being on the road. I don't have connection like that good, you know.
Yeah,
But yeah, I get it. It's so related to the dating streaming service. Every time you ask them, you know, what's going on, like, do you have a man? And then they just straight up say, oh, like as if it was abnormal to say that. Like it's not even a question to them. Like
yeah.
they think it's like, oh, why are you asking me that? Like what?
So
Oh man.
Primo says, "Wow, I can't believe how desperate dudes are. You would be
Yeah.
surprised." Armansky says, "Certified. So based in your knowledge and understanding and your maturity, and based on what you learned and know and heard, and based in in your research and whatever you study, what do you think the best way is? The best way for what? To meet women? It would have to be in person." Primo said, "Guys give money to these females without even meeting them. Not me. Not
Nah.
me. I'm not giving them $1, bro. I don't care."
Mhm.
Armansky said, "Certified, can I add something to what Turan said?" Go ahead, man. That's what the comment section's for. I don't give them anything, bro. Nothing.
Nah.
Unless
Ain't
I'm getting
even.
something for it.
Yep. And they
So
don't
we
like
got
doing that.
yeah,
They
so
don't
we
like
gotta go
doing
through
that.
we gotta go through this. CIA's secret office has conducted UFO retrieval missions on at least 9 crash sites around the world, whistleblower revealed. The Office of Global Access, OJA, a wing of the CIA, have played a central role in collecting alien spacecraft since 2003. At least 9 non-human craft have been recovered by the United States government, some wrecked from a crash and 2 completely intact. Did you know this, Tarant? Did you know this?
Bro,
I can't hear you. What?
what do you say, bro?
You can't hear me?
Oh, I can hear you. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. So what's going on? What do you think about this?
Yeah, what were you saying, bro? I'm sorry, I cut off a little bit. I
I just
couldn't
read
hear
it. I
you.
just read it. I just read a piece on how the CIA has a special office
Hmm.
that they retrieve non-human. Allegedly, they retrieve non-human spacecraft. A
Oh
secretive
my God.
CIA office has been coordinating the retrieval of crashed UFOs around the world for decades. Multiple sources told Daily Mail.com. One source said that at least 9 apparent non-human craft have been recovered by the United States government, some wrecked from a
Oh,
crash and 2 completely intact. 3 sources brief on those alleged top secret operations. The Office of Global Access, OJA, a wing of the Central Intelligence Agency Science and Technology Directorate, has played a central role since 2003 in orchestrating the collection of what could be alien spacecraft. What do you think about that, bro?
oh my gosh. Well, honestly, now that I'm hearing you talk about it, it's like I feel like aliens are possibly existing somewhere. You know, I don't know if it is or isn't, but your credibility is even more credible than CNN. So I think it's kind of like amazing. I
Yeah.
find it amazing that it's, you know, this type of information is revealed, you know.
Well, we're in the age of information. There is no more secrets. I'm just there.
Yeah,
What's going on, brother man? He said, "What's up, certified? What's going on?" So it
yeah.
says the three sources who spoke on condition of anonymity to avoid reprisals, right, have have all been briefed by individuals involved in those alleged UFO retrieval missions. Though the shocking claims sound like they come from a science fiction novel, right? The truth is stranger than fiction. That's what I've been always taught. They are part of a growing body of evidence suggesting the United States government could indeed be hiding advanced vehicles that were not made by humans, Turan. There you have it. So you tell me, bro. Yeah, you tell me what's going on.
Honestly, this is deep. I never heard this much information in my life. You know?
Former top
But
former
I,
top intelligence former top intelligence officer David Grush told Congress as much of in an explosive public hearing in July. He said there's at least 9 vehicles. There were different circumstances for different ones. It has to do with the physical condition they are in. If if it crashes, there's a lot of damage done. Others, 2 of them are completely intact. That's a quote there. He said they are basically a facilitator for people to get in and out of countries. They are very clever at being able to get anywhere in the world they want to. Bro, they have the technology, bro, to stop poverty. The task at hand is simply to get into custody and protect the secrecy of it. The actual physical retrieval is by the military. That's why all the money, military industrial complex, but it's not kept under military control because they have to keep too many records. So they start moving it out fairly quickly into private hands.
wow,
And there you have it.
that's, oh my gosh. Now I don't know what's gonna happen next year because it's 2024 already.
Basically, yeah.
And I think they're trying to make another virus like COVID-19. That's what I feel. Every time I hear something like that, I feel like they're, you know, in a lab, in a laboratory, trying to create their next move.
Basically. Armansky said, certified, I totally agree with what Turan and you said about the about some women in Toronto. I feel for the nice and friendly men out there in Toronto. Well, listen, man, I believe that you can be nice and friendly with women, but you should never ever be taken advantage of just to
Hmm.
get close to a woman. That doesn't make sense.
Hmm. Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
And and now being nice is a bad thing. That's the problem. That's what it is. They're gonna feel like, oh, you're too nice, and that means you're easily taken advantage of. That's what I'm saying. Like, it don't make no sense, man.
Right. No, it doesn't make no, it doesn't make any sense. Now here's some other news for you guys. I'm just going through things, right? Just to kind of
Right.
clear up some stuff so tomorrow we're all ready to go. But the point is, here's some stuff from Vladimir Putin. He says, so Putin calls on Russian women to have 8 or even more children after population fell 550,000 during first year of his war in Ukraine. Putin said there was a moral imperative for Russians to have a family on Tuesday. Vladimir Putin is demanding that Russian women give birth to 7, 8 or more children to halt a population slump, warning it is impossible to solve Russia's catastrophic demographic problems with more money, benefits, and social payments. He urged citizens to have more children while speaking via video link at the World Russian People's Council. Now, our government is not going to do that. The West is not going to do that, so you know, because they
Mm,
don't want you to have children. They want you to worry about climate change. Many of our
mm,
people's many of our peoples maintain the tradition of family. okay, where 4 or 5 or more children are raised. We don't have that over here. Recall that in Russia, recall that in Russian families, our grandmothers and great grandmothers had both 7 and 8 children. Let's preserve and retrieve those traditions. Where's the
Mm.
message over here, bro? How come Biden and
Wow.
Justin Trudeau is not saying that? Because they don't want you to have children. And
Right.
if the modern woman have bitten that apple of the lie that's being sold to them, then they will not
Mm.
have children. Having many
Exactly.
children, a large family, should become a norm, a way of life for all the peoples of Russia. A family is not just a foundation for state and society; it is a spiritual phenomenon, the source of morality. That's what he said, not me. Putin Putin himself is believed to have at least 6 children with 3 partners, although he only publicly admits to $2. Many blame his war in Ukraine for a massive decline in the birth rate and the rise in deaths, wounding his popularity in the leading to the March 2024 elections. Russia's population fell by 450,000 during the first year of the invasion, with many families reluctant to start a family amid economic uncertainty and conflict. And that's what you're seeing over here in the West. That's what you're seeing.
Right. Exactly. So
Okay. Putin is demanding a big change in attitudes from Russians, with parents currently producing an average of 1.42 children between them. Russia has endured a staggering collapse of its birth rate since prior to the collapse of the USSR. Demographic, demographic, demographicers, demographicers, cite a crashing economy and strict abortion regulations as deterrents for would-be parents. Life expectancy has barely climbed since 1991, reaching just 71.34 years in 2020. Conflicts in conflicts in Central Asia and Ukraine have not helped this, nor a widespread drinking problem. To think, so it said the think tank also noted that COVID-19 pandemic and Russia's special military operation in Ukraine have created a backdrop of extreme uncertainty about the future. This has predictably changed the family planning. That's what you're seeing going on over here, bro. Some people are deciding not to have children or to propose or to postpone starting a family or having another child until more psychologically and financially stable
mm.
times. And that is what you're seeing over here, bro.
Wow.
But they dress it up. They dress it up. That's why they say they don't need a man, right? But they dress it
Right.
up. Right? Yeah, they dress up the lie. Or they add on to the lie.
Exactly.
Nor does
You
the
know what?
military nor does
Oh,
the
I'm sorry, bro.
military no, it's okay. Nor does the militarization of life in Russia encourage people to add to their families, except for those who consider it their duty to supply the motherland with a cannon fodder for future wars in 2023. Yada yada yada. It just talks about Putin and his wife, his daughters. But yeah, he's right about that, man. I told you I take what I need. Right? He said I have a private life in which I do not permit interference. It must be respected. He said he deplored those who with their snotty noses and erotic fantasies prowl into our lives. He's talking about, whore behavior, right? He said, but
Right.
Putin refuses to divulge in details of his private life to Russians, despite instructing people on how many babies they should have. So, so that's that part. So over there, that's what they're telling. That's what he's telling the citizens. Armansky said, certified. Hold on a second, Turan.
Yeah.
He said, certified. I think you misunderstood me or misrepresented what I said. No, I'm just reading what you said. Certified was actually specifically only referring to the article that you read about the women in Toronto, but I don't live in Toronto and it's not 2024 yet, so I'm not sure why Turan said that. Well, I mean, it's like 1 month old. That's why he said it. Correct, Turan?
Right. Right. Exactly why I said
And
that.
Armansky, you can't. And Armansky, you shouldn't take things so literal on these broadcasts. We're going to say some things that you might disagree with. We're going to say some things that you might perceive as quote unquote not correct. This is how we have a conversation. Say, certified, did you
Right.
watch the video I sent you on Discord? Not yet. So Turan, do you have any comments about the Russian stuff?
Well, I wonder, like, what do you think, bro, is their next like strategy to try to manipulate society? Like, I mean, they already did enough damage when COVID, started, but I was wondering, what do you think is their next tactic to plan?
What do I think their next move is?
Yeah.
Their next move is to replace humans with robots and to keep confusing the masses. They want
Oh,
totalitarianism. They want a totalitarian society, a top-down mentality, right? The elite, the wealthy, the rich in this country, they have
right,
specific they have specific ideas that they want to implement into our private lives. They want us to
right.
basically give they want us to basically lay down our swords and give up our rights. That's what I believe.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
deep.
that's what,
Dang. I could say the same thing. Now that, you know, well, when you be asking these women, you know, do you want a man? But it's interesting. They say, like, I don't need a man. Like, it's like I don't want a man, but then I need their like benefits. You know, like they
yeah,
don't. Yeah,
it's called manipulations and using somebody. That's not going to work. I don't care. I'm not going to be
right,
used by any woman that walks this earth because she wants to tell me everything. She wants to lie to me and tell me that she likes me, but deep down inside she's only using me. That's not going to work, bro. No matter what, doesn't matter. It's not going to work. I'm not going to allow it. It's not going to work, bro.
exactly.
Now, other men out there, if they choose to be used and abused by women that don't respect them or have any kind of admiration towards them, that's their business.
Right.
But eventually, they're gonna want something for them being used. That's the whole point.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. Exactly.
And what I'm saying is, I cut all that out. Like I talk to women, the ones that I do like, the ones that like me, and we have a mutual understanding. That's why you
Right.
see, that's why women love my show because they know where I'm coming from. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly. Like you're
They
not,
will come over.
right.
What were you saying? Go ahead.
Oh no, I was saying, you're not coming at them in any disrespectful way. Like you say, it's not considered disrespectful with the truth. It's
Exactly.
not. So they have to realize that.
Right. But so many women today are afraid of the truth, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Right. So,
Exactly.
but that's the thing. Like they will tell a man that he's dusty, he ain't shit, but we can't talk about their toxic femininity. Like, no, absolutely not. I'm gonna talk
Wow.
about it. I'm gonna
Right.
mention it. I'm gonna break them. I'm gonna pick their narrative apart.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
What do you think is gonna happen in the next? Like, what are your predictions? Like, since you are awakened to what's going on, what are your predictions?
Well, for me, I just feel like, you know, they wanna they wanna make everything that's like normal abnormal. Like what's right is wrong and wrong is right. Like they just wanna switch it all
Yeah.
around and make us feel like, we're being taken care of, but really we're not. Just like, you know, you talk about jobs and how they want to, keep us at that 9 to 5, and they don't want us to have, spare time with loved ones and, leisure time. Like they just want to take out all that, you know, and that's what I feel, bro. I feel like it's something deep in that core,
Yeah.
and people need to be aware of what's going on, because if they're not, then it's gonna be totally brainwashed.
That's right.
Brainwashed. You know.
Yeah, so don't
So
get so what I'm saying is don't get brainwashed by the manipulations. Like for example, this is why I put this one up. Pink to
yeah.
make the boys hoodwink. Sultry Spanish influencer 25 has taken the modern industry by storm and rakes in 11,000 a month, but she's entirely AI generated. Like, why would any man pay for an AI generated woman and get nothing for that? I'm not doing it. Is what I'm trying to tell you. Makes no sense. What is the logic behind this? To interact with an AI? If that's the case, I might as well just draw a woman and interact with that woman and save my money. Like it makes no sense.
That's creepy. To draw a woman. Man, that's creepy.
Yeah, they're giving money to an AI fake woman.
Wow. Oh yeah, they'd be like Cash App. Cash App. They have their Cash Apps.
Right.
You know,
Exactly. Like
uh,
I was telling you about the chick that you say you deal with. I told you she doesn't respect you, bro. Your best to go and find a woman that respects you. And every time I talk to you, you still say you're trying to help her out. So you like, are you learning?
yeah. Not like Ralph, no.
So you know what I'm saying? So if you're getting used by a woman that doesn't admire you or respect you, you're just gonna go broke for nothing, bro. And I'm just saying I'm not doing it. I've never my whole life growing up, except for maybe one time I was like that. But then I realized that, well, if this is their mindset, why should I keep doing this? I'm not doing it no more. And I stay in my
Right,
square. And you should too. You shouldn't even if she's not giving if you have if you're asking stuff of her and she's not adhering to those requests of you, and she says she cares about you, you just cut her loose, bro.
yeah, you're right, man. Like it just, you
Why should
know,
you
I
go? Why should you go out there and work your ass off, fight the world as a man, right? We know it's the it's a double standard when it comes to men and women. So why should you go out there and fight and do everything that you're supposed to do, provide for her, and she doesn't do nothing? No, bro. No,
right.
absolutely.
No, you're right. Even for herself, like that's the thing. You're not doing anything for yourself, but you want to be treated as such, and then still disrespect me. Like that's just
No,
crazy.
exactly. Right? Like,
Uh,
you were saying that. Okay, so so when you met her, she didn't have a job, correct?
well, she did have a job, like computer or some kind of DOE job. So
Okay.
she said, and then after the whole situation with the COVID card, then everybody got fired, and then it's like, ever
Okay.
since then, she hasn't had a job. Like that's been months, you
Okay.
know,
So how does she buy makeup? How does she buy food?
bro. You know what? From what I heard, from what she told me, whatever that I give her is not enough. So you know what that means when a girl
How much
says
did
that.
how much did you give her?
I give her about 500 a week.
You were giving her $500 a week.
A week. Yep.
Did you get sex from her?
Nope.
Bro, I would never. Like, I'm gonna have to give you the clip, bro, because I would never do this. Like me personally, I would never ever do this. So
Right.
Beta! So I was easy. Beta!
you get what I'm saying? Like you give her 500. Like, bro, you could save that $500 and invest in yourself. And any woman that knows that you're investing in yourself, she's willing to put her good foot forward. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's the point. I know, bro. I feel like I just want to be treated fairly, man. Like it's something. Like I said, people just think about themselves. Like it's just an entitlement now. Like it's entitled. Like they're entitled that you treat them a certain way and you don't get back anything. Like that's crazy. That's crazy.
You mean you don't get back nothing? Did you tell her
Right.
how you? Did you tell her how you feel?
Nah, I didn't, bro. Cause it's like
That's
if I
what I'm
do
saying.
that, right?
You said what? You said what?
'Cause I feel like if I do that, she's gonna be like, well, okay, well, you're not doing this and this, and you know, they try to play that card and
Right.
gaslight.
So what she's saying? So what she's saying is, right? You have something. You have an issue with something that she's doing or not doing. So what she's saying is, if you confront me on the issue, I'm gonna make it difficult for you to even have for you to communicate with me. So just keep giving me money and keep feeling the way you feel, bro. That would never happen, bro. No, absolutely not.
Right.
Absolutely not, bro. You should be able to tell her how you feel. And if she can't adjust her mindset, cut her the fuck loose.
Right. Nah, I feel you.
Cut her loose, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you say you were talking to the other woman or whatever, and she sounds totally different. Focus on her, bro. Focus on that one, the one that sounds different. Focus on that woman and cut that one loose. And I bet you if you cut her loose, I bet you if you cut her loose and it's a week or two, or let's say it goes a month, you guys don't talk, she's gonna realize like, yo, I really gave up something really good. All she had to do was just change.
Exactly. You got a point,
So that's
man.
what I'm saying.
Got a point. Got a point. I see a lot of videos like that, where women, they realize like, you know, they gave up something and then they regret it afterwards. I see a lot of videos.
It doesn't even sound like this chick is emotionally invested in you. It doesn't sound like it. Women that are mostly invested into a man, bro, they're willing to do anything for that man.
Yes.
But in your situation, she's not willing to reciprocate the energy that you're doing for her. That's not fair to you.
Yeah, bro.
That's not fair, bro. Fuck the money. It's not fair. You have to treat me fair.
Yes.
You can't treat me one way and then I just be like a crash dummy and accept it. It's not gonna happen.
Right. Absolutely right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a.
You said what?
Yeah, I gotta put my foot down, bro. Like I really gotta be on my masculine, like my true masculine frame. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing.
Talk to her and tell her how you feel. Like this is gonna, you know what I'm saying? Tell her how you feel. Like, what are we doing here? If we're not built, because you know how, bro. You see how tough it's getting out here. So, if we're not working together as a team, and having cohesive energy with each other, what is the point, bro?
What is the point, right? What is the point? That is so true.
Wild scenes in Midtown Manhattan as carjacker steals a Bentley, totals a yellow taxi, lays down in front of a bus, and leaps on top of an SUV. A carjacker was caught on film crashing a stolen Bentley before lying in front of a bus and jumping on the roof of a passing SUV in Manhattan on Sunday. The thief, later named by police as Terrence Brooks, 37, was arrested at the scene and charged with grand larceny, auto, and reckless driving. Owner of the vehicle was seen trying to pull the carjacker off the bonnet of the luxury vehicle.
Wow.
You and the woman don't live together, right?
No. We don't live together. No, we don't. But she says every once in a while, when I get my transfer, like when I move, she wants to live with me. But I don't believe that, bro. I don't know. Like, I be like, it's something about that I don't believe, you know?
Yeah, but she's not working. How is she gonna, how does she buy stuff? So you mean to tell me that a grown woman relies upon you to go buy the stuff that she needs, and she's supposed to be your girl that cares about you? Okay.
No, bro. Nah, you right.
Bro, bro, do you think I'm gonna go work? I'm gonna go like, start a podcast, charge people memberships, and then instead of taking that money and investing in the show to make the show even more better, I'm gonna go take that money and go give it to a woman that when I want like, intimacy, or if I want like, let's go to a movie, you know what I'm saying? Where she can't say, yo, I got you. I have to pay for everything.
Right.
Bro, that's not gonna work. It's never gonna work. I'm telling you that, bro.
No, you're right. You're right, man. You're right.
I'm not trying to be right. I'm trying to be wrong on some shit. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to be wrong on some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You giving this woman money, and she's like, I don't know the woman, right? But in my guess, right, when I put critical thinking in my mind, my guess is, guess what she's doing? She's saving that money. You're basically funding her lifestyle. And if you don't fund her lifestyle, she don't want to talk to you. That's not fair to you. Right?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
So you're gonna go and work. You're gonna go. So basically what she's saying is, you go work for her. Yeah, right. Instead of you working for yourself, you go work for her. Hello? I can't hear you. Hello?
Oh, bro, I think you cut off.
No, I'm good. It's you. I can hear you, but you just cut in and out. Armansky said, let me put Armansky's thing up here. He said, certified. This might not be the right platform to talk about this, but no, I hear you now, but you just cut it in and out sometimes. Certified, this might not be the right platform to talk about this, but my point is that it's okay to disagree, but regardless, if it's 1 month before 2024 or not, my point is that it's not officially 2024. Yeah, I know. I get it. And then you say, I admit I'm sensitive and I get offended very quickly and easily, but not everything always has to do with the fact that I'm sensitive. It's called, we should be more considerate before we say anything. Well, I'm gonna just, like I keep saying, I'm gonna keep doing exactly what I've been doing for 3 years, going on to 4 years. I got turned off and bothered when he said that. Well, I mean, and that's the thing. Turan's gonna say what he wants to say, right? You don't have to get turned off and bothered for what other men say. You know what I'm saying? But I can't tell you what to do, right? You say you got turned off and bothered when he said that, even though you know what he meant. I'm not trying to boss anyone around. I'm not gonna control anyone or the situation, but I get triggered. Well, hey man, if you get triggered on what we say on the broadcast, this might not be a show for you, because we're not trying to trigger no one. We're just speaking facts every day. Here's this video. Oh, Turan, call back in. Yeah, we're not. I mean, Turan, do you want to address what Armansky said? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think I can hear you. I was cut off for some reason. I don't know why. Well, I'm driving, that's why. But what did Armansky say?
He said he admits that he's sensitive, and he said he gets offended quickly and easily. But not everything has to do with the fact that he's sensitive. So he says he's sensitive, and he can admit that he gets offended quickly and easily.
Oh, that's what he said?
Yeah, he said it's called we should be more considerate before we say anything. So when you said, hey, it's 2024, he's saying that you should be more considerate and not saying it's 2024 before 2024.
Oh, okay. That's true. He got a point.
But I'm trying to say, me and you and whoever that comes on the show, we're gonna say the things that we want to say in real time. We don't have teleprompters. We don't have scripts that we read. So we say it's 2024 with, and it being 1 month basically. You know what I'm saying? Until 2024, basically it's 2024.
Right.
What's the
Yeah.
difference? What's the
There's
difference?
no difference. No difference. No.
Right? And
No
then he says he gets turned off and bothered when you said that even though you know what he meant, he's not trying to boss anyone around. I'm not going to control anyone or the situation, but he gets triggered. Well, like I said, if you get triggered on the things that we say in real time, this might not be the show for you. You might have to go find a show where you don't get triggered and you're not so sensitive.
Right. Yeah, I don't. No, I'm not sensitive for all that. No, I ain't sensitive. Not at all. No, I take constructive criticism. I've learned how to take that all my life. So, you know, it's not a how you say, it's not any types of disrespect on my part, because you know I'm learning like Ralph, or you know I'm learning.
Exactly.
I'm learning.
But here's the thing, you know, I'm gonna drop my line, and Armansky, you can call in and address Turan, okay? So I'm gonna drop it right here. So just
Yeah.
because you know, Turan comes up a lot. Turan comes up on the show a lot of the times. Anybody that wants to come up, you're more than welcome. So there's the StreamYard link there. Instead of typing, you know, messaging, things might get misconstrued. So just call into the show. That's why I'm having a call-in section right now. So we'll be waiting for you to call in. So here's the video. Yeah, here's the video.
Yo, watch out. Watch out.
What the man's doing, Turan?
Yo, I'm coming this way. For the police.
What the?
I'm trying to video this in case you come this
What
way.
is this?
Look what he's doing. Look.
Oh.
What he's doing.
What did he?
Holy.
Look.
What did he just do?
Yo.
He tried to steal a Bentley. Look.
Damn. I'm not even in Manhattan.
Oh, these guys are crazy. They lost their mind.
Wow.
That guy stole that car, right?
Oh, it's amazing. Okay, watch what he's gonna do now. Look, he's in front of a bus. Look.
Oh wow.
Look. He's sitting in front of the bus, bro.
Beta.
Look, he's sitting right in front of the bus. Look.
He's a beta male.
Bro, I told you these guys are crashing out because they don't understand what's going on. So
Yo, what the?
they're lost now.
Wow. No cops. No cops.
They're coming. Look. They're coming.
Oh man.
I told you, bro. They're crazy, man.
Wow.
Look. Look.
Wow. See, this is why you don't live in New York, bro. That's exactly why. Beta. That is beta male.
Bro, this is what I'm saying, bro. These guys are confused, man.
That's beta.
So Armansky said, certified, I told you numerous times that I don't live alone and I'm only home alone in the morning until 6 p.m. during the week. Even though it's no one's problem. It's sad that you keep forgetting that. Well, it's not that I keep forgetting that. I have a program that I run and I'm going to keep inviting people when I feel like, when I want to invite them. So like, if you don't live alone, okay, so you can go outside, right? You can take your phone and go outside. You can take your phone and go into a quieter room, couldn't you not? It's a conversation. So it's not that I'm forgetting, it's that that's what we do on the show. And you said you're also not comfortable to be on YouTube, even though it'll be your voice. Well, I mean, if you're not comfortable being on YouTube and you're sensitive what other people are saying, like I said, this might not be the show for you, bro. We have a specific method over here, and we're gonna stick to it. If you can't call in, it's like you know what I mean. Like people, that's what people do. They can call in when they can. I like to talk to people directly, so you know what I'm saying, right? But anyway, let's continue. So yeah, Taran, are you working all night? Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, bro. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Are you working all night?
Okay. Well, right now I was supposed to drive. Like, okay, bro. Let me ask you a question. Can you drive 16 hours straight? Like 16 hours straight?
I can do it, but I choose not to do it. You know what I mean? The most I want to drive is probably like an 8-hour shift, like an 8-hour like driving straight.
Right.
But 16 hours is a long time, you know? But it can be done. It's just driving. It can be done.
Well, let me ask you. How much should a person get paid driving 16 hours? How much you think? How much?
I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. It depends what I'm driving for.
Yeah. Well, like freight. Like you're delivering a heavy freight that's, very, yeah.
Yeah, probably like, I don't know, 25 an hour.
25 an hour. So what do you think that, like, with the whole sum of that, what do you think? Like give me a price, like a flat rate.
I don't know, man. 25 an hour, bro. That's whatever the math is for 25 an hour.
Okay. That sounds reasonable. Yeah.
Is that around what you're getting?
Well, sometimes I feel like a lot of these owner operators be tricking with a lot of people, with their money. So that's why I was saying, like, I already did like 10 hours before this. I did like 10 hours straight. And so now I'm doing 16 hours. And, I got a little sleep and all, but, they want me to still keep driving. You know what I'm saying? They don't want me to stop, take breaks.
Well, what do you mean they don't want you to stop and take breaks? You got to take a break, bro.
Right. That's the whole idea.
Like you're entitled to a break, right?
Yeah, but it's like they don't want me to do that. That's the thing. They'd be like, "Oh,
did they say that?"
No, they don't even say it. Like they just say, "Well, if you take a break, you're not even gonna be." They exaggerate because they want to make that money.
Well, I mean,
for all these.
Even if they exaggerate, you still need to take a break, bro. You got to close your eyes, or you got to use the bathroom or whatever. Like your fucking your body's autonomy is important too. Like you got to take a break, bro. You can't just be a robot. You're not a robot.
Exactly, bro. That's the whole idea.
Right? Like they get busy at work. They get busy at my work all the time and stuff, but I take my breaks, bro. Like if I continue to keep working, I'll continue to keep working until I'm done like my task, and then once I'm done, I'll go for break.
Right. And you like your job, right, bro? You like it?
No, not like I can do it, but it's not nothing. I'm not. My job, the stuff that I like is my podcast, my show. That's what I like.
Right.
When I work for,
exactly.
I'm working for somebody else. I just deal with it, right? Because we all have to do things in this country that we don't want to do. So I just go and do what I'm supposed to do, right? It's not bad.
Of course. Yeah.
I don't wake up and come in and be like, oh, I love this place. I just come in, okay, you're doing this, okay, go and do it. And then I go do it.
Right. Exactly.
You
You
know
know your job. Right.
Yeah.
That's good,
Right? Like
bro.
you have to understand, man, people work jobs, everybody's living paycheck to paycheck, right? So we're all every day we're all doing things that we don't want to do.
Yeah. I know,
Right?
man.
So
Like
you're
pretty
entitled
much.
to a break.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is
Right.
you're entitled to a break. You're allowed to take a break, bro.
Exactly. I wish you were my boss.
No, man. I mean, I like, with the podcast and my show, it's a little bit different. So I run my show the way I'm supposed to run my show, I think, and people like it, right? People appreciate it. So
Exactly.
this is my passion. My passion and hobbies and is the podcast. I like to talk to you and people that I disagree with. It's fun. I learn, I grow, and the growth is great. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. I feel like, it's average thinker. And I noticed that, like, you are independent. I don't like to be thinking on the same pattern. You understand? Like, I think for myself. That's what
That's right.
makes me different, you know?
That's right. That's right. And understand when you think differently than the average person, you have a target on your back, bro. That's one of the
Yes.
things.
Yes.
You
Very
will have
true.
a target. You will have a serious target on your back, man.
Yes. Exactly.
Because they're looking at you like, why are you not doing what they're doing? Why are you not saying the same things that they're saying? Why are you not thinking like them? You understand what I mean? So they don't
Right.
like you if you think for yourself.
Right. That's the
Because
whole point.
that means people can't lie. Like Elon Musk, Joe Rogan, Alex Jones, and Patrick Bet David, and these guys, they think for themselves.
Yeah.
Tim Pool, they think for themselves. I like that about people. When you can think for yourself, man, I'm your best friend.
Right, bro. That's the whole point.
Let me show you what Des. Before I show you this, let me show you what Des Bryant said. Hold on. He said a quote about
Okay.
He said a quote to a reporter that was covering that NBA player that was allegedly having a relationship with a minor. So I'm just trying to find that.
Wow. What?
So, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Well, you will have a target on your back. Like, people don't like people that can't be controlled.
Right. So right, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're not controlled, right? When you're not controlled and you're not thinking like them, you
Right.
become sensitive and you become weak. I'm never gonna be those things ever
Exactly.
in life.
That's the point. Nah, I don't want to be like that. Nah. I like thinking for myself because, I'm peace. I'm at my peace. That's why.
You said you're at peace.
Yeah, when I think for myself, I feel peaceful, Like, it's nothing like having your peace, bro. That's what I want in a woman.
That's right.
Yeah.
Here's what Des Bryant said. Do you see this? Let me zoom in.
All right. I'm gonna try to listen because I can't see, but I'm gonna listen.
Okay, so Des Bryant, right? He said to Malika Andrews, right? You went out of your way to crucify Brandon Miller. That's the guy that allegedly is, in a relationship with a minor, right? I don't know the full details. That's what I'm saying, allegedly, right? He says to Malika Andrews, which is a female, she's a news reporter for ESPN. He said, you went out of your way to crucify Brandon Miller on draft day over something he didn't even do. Why haven't you said anything about Josh Giddey? Or sorry, Josh Giddey is the guy, not Brandon Miller. Josh Giddey is the guy that allegedly has a relationship with a minor, right? And if he has a relationship with a minor and it's illegal, like, that shouldn't be going on, right? But he says, I advise you not to make this a black and white thing. Your parents really raised you wrong. And just because you went to a private school, don't make you better. You appeal, and I know you're kind. You're just a puppet. I don't know how a former or current NBA player could sit there across from you and look at you with some kind of respect. 9.3 million views.
Wow.
So Des Bryant
That's
is speaking up.
Wow, that's a lot.
And I said
Man.
most women today, 2023, are told how to think, what to believe, and what to do. They collectively think. I'm not surprised at all that she's doing what she's doing. Thank you, Des Bryant, for pointing out what you see. That's what I said to Des Bryant.
Exactly. Did you promote the channel, bro?
Yeah, I put it on this chat.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Don't forget.
Oh, is this the
Yeah.
episode? Right? It said, this is her here, right? It said, she did not look at the lack of energy, passion. Yeah, it hurt her having to do so. Here it is here. Here's her video. Hold on.
Was a junior that Thunderguard Josh Giddey had an improper relationship with an underage girl.
Allegedly, right? We don't know the full details, but that's what it
had
said.
an improper relationship with an underage girl. In a since deleted post, an anonymous social media user claimed a girl who was seen with Giddey.
So this is who Des Bryant was responding to.
Including explicit captions, was a junior in high school at the time. Giddey, who was 21, he declined to comment on Friday, and despite the serious allegations, Giddey is yet to miss a game this season, and Thunder coach Mark Dagnall, he said he will continue to be in the lineup, saying, quote, just with the information we have at this point, that is the decision we've made. It's obviously a league matter at this point, and the ball is in their court on that. Now, a league spokesperson told me this morning that the NBA is still in the process of gathering information, and we will continue to update this story as the news develops. NBA Today mentions that Thunder guard Josh.
Yeah, he said she's a puppet, bro.
Improper relationship with an under.
Wow. This is crazy.
Bro, they'll do anything to vilify a man in this country. And then he said, oh, we all know why, because she dates a white man. It's funny.
Beta. He's probably a beta male too.
Probably, most likely. That's what they're bro, they're not attracted to free thinking men, bro. they look at that guy as a threat.
Right.
Not all
Man.
women, but some of them.
Right. That's crazy.
So what do you think about that, bro?
Honestly, bro, I feel like after what's his name? Like after that Diddy thing, that Diddy situation, it's like a lot of these women, I don't know, they just want to make money, but also I feel like they want to have a lot of publicity too, because you know they ain't really being talked about much, so they gonna put these men on blast like him. But they should have already put him on blast long time ago, because they accused him of killing I think Notorious Big, I believe, if I remember.
Yeah, he paid. Yeah, allegedly he paid money to get Tupac shot.
Yeah, assassinated or something. Right.
Look at this one. Did he piss himself? Look at this.
Turn your hand behind your back. What's going on, man? What's in your back? Come on, man. Walk with us.
You got caught stealing, bro.
Wow.
Crazy, bro.
I would never do. I would never do something like that.
Look, they're stealing again. Look. Oh man.
Oh my god.
It's bad up here, bro. I'm telling you. Brad, I'm telling you, bro.
Where is that at?
Different, yeah. Oh, fuck. So remember, they rather do all this shit and say, you know what? Let's build a nuclear family with a strong man. They rather do all of this Stupid.
Wow, and they're recording.
Exactly.
Oh man, they're
Oh
recording.
man. Look, here's another one. Look. Oh, bro. Look.
What you mean you feel empty?
Look, man.
It is empty.
Damn. They jibbing the shit out of people.
Yes, I'm just gonna add this to that. I guarantee you
You just
Oh,
pour
you
it
bet.
Ew. What? Ew.
Yeah. So when you go to the store and buy laundry soap, right? If it's really empty, why would you buy that? You would just open up another one and pour it in and fill your laundry soap up.
Wow.
Only black people. Look at this. Make sure you fill all the way up to the top. All the way up. All the way up. All the way up.
Oh, your internet cut
That's
off?
what I'm talking about.
That's
Back.
Put it back.
and nobody's checking up on them.
Taking this.
we got a full
It's full.
third. Yes.
No.
Right now it's full.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Nobody checks up on them.
This is another one, right? Rockefeller Christmas tree lighting. Okay.
Oh yeah, right.
Okay, hold on. Let's post it here.
Was there some protesters or something? I've heard on the news. I think it was, those Hamas congregation. I believe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, there was this going on. Look at this. Look, they're holding a phone.
Oh my God.
Right, they're holding a phone.
Wow. Recording.
So they had a tree. Look, he's spraying pepper spray right in his eyes. But they had a tree lighting for Christmas, and then you have the people for pro Hamas, pro Gaza, and pro Palestine. They're there trying to disrupt the protest.
Wow. And
It's
I've
so
never
crazy.
never have that it been like that. It always was really,
Yes.
nice for the kids and everything. And now it's been nothing but chaos. I've
Yep.
seen the chaos now.
Yep.
It's changed dramatically. Can't even go to any, resort or amusement now,
Times have changed, man. Times have changed, man.
That's crazy.
Right?
Thank God I
She's
wasn't
holding a
there.
phone. She's holding a phone, screaming at police. Come on, bro.
Recording.
Yeah, isn't she recording?
Recording. They tell you that, bro. They tell you that.
Oh, it's crazy, bro. The mindset is cracked.
Oh my
So this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, society is collapsing, bro, all around us.
God. Dang. That's just crazy. And it's something how, that's their culture, but it's like their culture is interrupting with us, like everything is kind of merging into one confliction, if that makes sense.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And by the time we get to 2024, by the time we get to the summertime, it's going to be worse than what it is here.
Oh, for sure.
Here's
know.
Elon Musk. Okay, so Elon Musk to advertisers who are trying to blackball him, like trying to blackmail him. Don't advertise. If someone is going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go F yourself. Go F yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. This is what Elon Musk said.
Apology tour, if you will. This had been said online. There was all of the criticism. There was advertisers leaving. We talked to Bob Iger
I hope
today.
they stop.
Great.
You hope
Don't advertise.
you don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's gonna try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go fuck yourself.
Wow.
But go fuck yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.
Well, let me ask you then.
That's how I feel. Don't advertise.
How do you think then about apology tour?
You know, I respect a man that tells you how he feels. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Right.
I respect Elon Musk in this moment telling us how
Yeah.
he feels to the people, the advertisers that are pulling out because they don't because they want to lie and make and manipulate and smear him and say that he's anti-Semitic when he was just responding to a tweet that somebody else posted.
Wow.
Yeah, I respect it. I respect a guy that tells me how he feels. Yes, I do. So I salute Elon Musk in that effort.
Right.
No, real
That's
shit. I'm
crazy.
just keeping it real, bro. Armenta said, and sort of, I'm not complaining, but remember that most of the time I cannot catch your actual words while you are talking to the exact same time while playing videos and talking to ladies. Okay. I don't mean to be annoying, but I would really encourage and urge you to play that very funny video I sent you right now during your live stream. I sent you. It's very humorous. You might like it. Well, I'll have to take a look at it when I get offline. But right now, we're just sticking to major topics right now.
Or, if you will, that this had been said online. There was all of the criticism. There was advertisers leaving. We talked to Bob Iger
I hope
today.
they stop.
You hope
Don't advertise.
you don't want them to advertise?
No.
Right? He's being sarcastic, right? He's just being sarcastic.
What do you mean?
Right.
If somebody's gonna try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money,
Yeah, they're trying to blackmail Elon Musk with money.
go fuck yourself.
Like I said, I respect a man that tells us how he feels.
Right. Which what
Oh, yeah.
women should do too.
So yeah, Turan, so is there any chance you're going to be cutting this one off now or no?
What'd you say?
Is there any chance you're going to be cutting this woman off? Like, stop talking to her.
Well, bro, at some point, I know I'm gonna have to because, you know, it's gone to a point where the disrespect is, you know, continuing, and I gotta try to put a stop to it. So, you know, I am gonna have to at some point, you know.
She disrespected
For all that.
you?
Yeah, she kind of just, man, I wish I had my phone to show you what she said, but it was really like, man, she was talking about my job basically, on how.
Hold on a second. Let me address Armansky. Yeah, Armansky, you keep saying in the Discord, you know, oh, you're doing things to agitate me. Talking through the screen is different than talking as a call that I'm talking to Rand. So I will tell you if you're agitating me. I will tell you how I feel. It shouldn't be, my content is not about how I feel. I'm making content that people like, and I'm covering the news. So if it makes you feel insensitive, not insensitive, but sensitive, and if it makes you feel a certain way, I can't do nothing about that. But please stop saying that I'm agitated by what you say, what you're saying. I don't know you. I don't know nothing about you. You won't even call in. Anytime I have the lines open, you won't even call in. You message in the comment section. The lines are open. You're acting like you can't get up from where you're doing to go outside or to go into a quiet place to call in to talk directly on the stream. It makes no sense to me. Everybody else I've talked to, right? They say a message about the topic. You're telling me how I feel, or what you assume how I feel. I don't know you, sir. Are we gonna talk about what's going on, or are you just gonna, you know what I mean? If you have a misconstrued, or if you might have perceive something different, like, I'm not here for that. I'm here to have conversations about what's going on around the world. I mean, clearly you don't seem like you're interested in that. That's what it seems like. Okay, what are you saying?
Right, bro. Right. No, you got a point, bro. Cause I'd be
But
like,
he doesn't, as a listener, you don't really seem like you're interested in our topics that we're talking about. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Like I said, I don't know you. Turan calls in, he talks to me directly. You can call in as well. But you say you don't want your voice on YouTube. Okay, you don't want your voice on YouTube. So when you type something and how I say something is totally different. I'm talking to you while you type. But you're not gonna call in so I can confirm, I can hear your voice and understand how you like talk. Hey, go ahead, Turan.
right. No, that's true, bro. Cause you got a point. I mean, I remember when you were doing a live stream and you went on her live, and you can already tell what type of person she was. You know?
Yeah, the woman. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I gotta cut the cord.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're sending me a message. It's like I don't know you. Like, why can't you just call in and you can talk to me directly and I can talk to you directly so I can understand what you're talking about. But you're not talking about the topics.
Yeah.
You want to talk about what you want to talk about. If you have personal stuff that you need to deal with, you know what I'm saying? If you want to do a direct call, we could probably arrange a direct call. And we can and I can talk to you about if you have a personal thing. But I don't do things for free, bro.
Right.
All right, this is for free. When Turan calls in on this broadcast, it is for free. But if it's a very personal thing that that doesn't have to be broadcast, that's taken away from my time.
Exactly.
Like I do this full time, but sometimes I'm not sitting here every day looking at my computer every day. I'm actually outside talking to people in the real world.
Yeah, in real life.
So you said the woman, what was it? Yeah, I talked to her, but I'm saying, is there a chance that you can, like, I don't know what you, so what is your plan? Like, what is your plans with this woman?
You mean like further down the road, right?
Yeah, like, what is your plans? You're just gonna keep, giving her money and you get nothing for it? Like, I'm confused. I'm just confused.
I know, bro. I'm confused too. Like, I don't want it to keep happening to be recurring. And, if she don't work, because, I mean, she got to get a job, But she wants a man to do everything for her while she just sits down,
She wants a man, so she wants a man to do everything for her while she sits down. You're not married to her. Did you guys ever have sex?
Nope.
So you never had sex with the woman, but she wants you to do everything for her, and you're not married to her, you don't have a kid for her, and you guys don't live together. Why would you do this? Like, I don't get it. I'm not trying to be funny or insulting. I just don't understand that. That's like me, that's like myself saying, you know what? I'm gonna go to work, and then there's a woman that I like, but she's not treating me the way I want to be treated. So what I'm gonna do is to keep contact with her or to make her feel happy, but I'm not gonna experience, intimacy with her. I'm not gonna kiss her. I'm not gonna hold her hands. I'm gonna give her my hard-earned money. Why?
Yeah, right.
Why? I'm just trying to understand it.
Nah, you're right, bro.
No, you keep saying I'm right, but I'm trying to understand the way you think. Like what? Like, that's what I said. What are you trying to gain from now until whenever? Like, if this has been going on for however long, right? She's sitting on her ass and she's not working, and you're providing for her, but you're not getting nothing. So I'm confused. Like, is she gonna marry you? Are you guys gonna have a kid? What's the plan?
That's true, bro. I gotta figure this out.
What's the plan? Like, I'm asking you, what's the plan? What have you guys talked about? Like, when it comes to like a long-term relationship, are you guys officially in a relationship?
Yeah, we are, you know, but it seems
So she's your girl. She's your actual girlfriend.
right. Yeah,
Did she
she
say
is.
that? Did she say that you're her man?
Yeah,
How long have you guys been talking or together?
for like 8 months and last year, but we're
Okay,
gonna make it here too.
so okay, you've been with her for 8 months.
Yeah,
Okay, and you guys never had sex.
never,
What have
never.
you did anything? Have you did anything intimately at all?
Not really, cause she hasn't been inviting me to her house, bro.
Why didn't she
Like,
come over? Why didn't she come over to your place?
oh, my house is off limits.
Okay,
It's a long story, but
but what
you
about
know,
going to a hotel, booking a hotel, like go have dinner and then go to a hotel?
I mean that's true, but most of the time it's like she likes to go to Jersey. Like she likes to go to places where she wanna go. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
I don't. I don't know what you're saying. Like, why can't you?
uh,
So what I'm trying to understand is, if you're dealing with a woman, why are you like? Did you ask her when you guys are going to be intimate? Like, have you said any of this? Have you tried to engage the intimacy?
no,
You
not
haven't tried to. You haven't even tried to engage the intimacy,
not yet, bro.
and
No.
it's been 8 months.
Yeah,
So
I know,
when
man.
you went over when you went over to her place, you never like did you have you guys even talked about sex?
I mean, I think just once or twice, but it's like
And what did she say?
not. I mean, let me see. I mean, it wasn't that deep, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't really in depth of a conversation. I guess she was just like, you know, marriage. That's what I heard the last time we spoke. But you know, other than that, yeah, bro, I gotta figure that out. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying?
it's been 8 months, bro. If I wasn't on YouTube, like if I wasn't on YouTube talking to you, like having this conversation, like what will you be doing?
Yeah, you're right.
Like what? I'm just trying to understand like what you're trying to do. I
Yeah,
told you if I was in your, I would never be in your situation ever in my life ever.
I know you wouldn't. I
There's no
don't think
way.
any guy
Like what?
would.
There's no benefit to me. I have to get a benefit if I'm dealing with any woman, bro. There's gonna be something that I'm gonna get.
Right.
There's not gonna
No,
be.
you're right.
I'm just gonna give you money and you sit at home and you're not gonna eat. And then like if I bring up a topic you don't want to talk about, you don't want to talk about it, or you have a disrespectful nature, it's not gonna work, bro. I don't care.
Right.
That's why
That's
I play
true.
the dating in Toronto. You hear what the other people are saying.
Right. Exactly. That's the point.
So like you know, let me ask you this: Are you afraid to be alone?
Well, after losing my grandmother, kind of, but not really. No, because you know, I got a good job, even though, you know, people suck. Um, you know, in a way, yeah, because I lost my grandmother. I ain't
Yeah,
even
but
gonna lie.
yeah, I understand that you lost your grandmother. Rest in peace to your grandmother. But what does that have to
Thank
do
you.
with you being alone? What does that have to do with you being by your like? What does that have to do with you being by yourself or being
Right.
with somebody that appreciates you?
Right. No, that makes sense. No, you're right.
So are you saying that you rather let this woman take advantage of you? You get nothing for it, and that's better than you being single? I'm just
I
trying to
see your
understand it.
point.
I'm not trying to be funny, bro. I'm just trying to
No, no,
understand.
no, no. I see your point. No, I see exactly what you're saying. Cause
So
no,
that's
that
so
makes sense.
so are you saying so no, I'm trying that's what I'm asking you. Are you saying that you rather go to work for okay, so I'm just trying to understand the psychology of this. You're saying that you rather go work for a company, go work under somebody, work these long hours, you know what I'm saying? Work these long hours. Then the girl that you like, that you're in a relationship with, that you have no sex with, she's gonna criticize that you're not making enough money. So, but when you do have money in your pocket, you're paying for everything for her because she's not working. So are you saying you rather do all that than to be single and actually talk to a woman that appreciates you, that's going to bring something to the table while she, you know, she probably working or whatever? Like, is that much better, or like I'm confused?
No, bro, you're right. I gotta make it make sense, man. Like, I don't want to be taken advantage of. I really don't. Like, I don't.
So like, you go work for a company, right? You put your blood, sweat, and tears in a company, right? They give you a paycheck, and then you talk to the girl, and she criticizes that you're not making enough money. So what you do is you say, you know what? So what you do is the money that you do have, when she needs something, you're right there to give her something that she needs. But when it's if the shoe is on the other foot, if the shoe's on the other foot, her being a support system to you, her being an investment to you, her being somebody that's gonna like do something for you, if you ask of her, she's not gonna do it.
Right.
So are you saying that that's more better than being single and not being treated that way? Because I'm just trying to understand.
No.
What's that? I couldn't hear you. Cut out. Are you still there? Yeah, Turan, are you still there? And then Armenta, you said you said, sir, you don't have to read my personal message here on live stream. What do you mean I don't have to read your personal message? I never read your personal message. You said something in the personal message and I mentioned it. I'm allowed to do that on my show if I want to. If you don't want me to talk about a personal message, don't say a personal message in the Discord, please. Simple. And you said, I'm trying to be whoops. You said, I'm trying to be considered. Maybe I should shut up. Who's telling you to shut up, though? Nobody's telling you to shut up, though. Like, you just, like, I don't know, man. It's like you're just saying stuff to get a response from me. It's really like insane that you, like, it almost seems like you're just saying something to get a response from me. That has nothing to do with the topics that I talk about. Like,
I am so confused.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. Like, if you're talking about the topics, then we can kind of understand what's going on. But it's just like, well, oh, you're reading my messages, but that's my Discord. This is my stream. It's not a personal message. You're telling me how I feel. You can't tell me how I feel on my show. Like, how are you going to tell me as a grown man, well, you feel like that? No, I'm going to tell you how I feel. Yeah, you said, I have nothing to say to Turan, and I don't want to talk to Turan. I have a valid reasons. I'm surprised he agrees with you. I feel irritated. I feel like you guys ganging up on me for no reason. Nobody's ganging up on you. If you think we're ganging up, you just go to a quiet room and call in. All right, I'll drop the link again. And we can explain. So, Eric, just call into the show. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Just call into the show. So, Turan, are you still there? Because I can't hear you. You cut a note. So, are you there? Because I'm just trying to understand, like, what you're doing, brother. Like, I'm just trying to understand the way, like, how you're thinking.
A driver is in custody after a woman was pushed, jumped, or fell out of a vehicle in North York. We are live now at the scene. Police making an arrest after boxing in a car at Highway 27 in Albion Road. An officer was injured and several police vehicles damaged. Officers had initially responded around 5:30 for reports of a collision at Highway 27 and Humber College Boulevard. They were also told that a woman was either pushed or jumped from one of the vehicles involved. She has been taken to hospital with serious injuries.
So what I think
We are
was,
still investigating the circumstances.
so what happened was this is just my own opinion. I think she was dealing with an abusive boyfriend or some sucker ass dude. And so they were arguing in the car. And so she was trying to get away from him. And so this is what they say, she was pushed, she probably jumped and all this kind of stuff. So, hey, you date shit, expect shit.
Surrounding how this woman fell from the vehicle, whether
Right,
she
this
was
is what I'm
pushed
saying.
or she fell or she jumped on her own, that is still being investigated. Now, the driver of this vehicle, which is a two-door car, as you can see behind me here, that driver fled the scene after the woman fell from the vehicle, and officers located the driver
so they were
here
having an
at this
abusive
gas
argument.
station that you see behind me.
Yeah, they had an
Police are
abusive
appealing now for any witnesses to the collision at 27 in Humber College Boulevard, or for anyone who have seen the suspect's car driving erratically en route. The officer injured during the arrest.
Yeah, so she was with her boyfriend or whatever like that, and they were having a disagreement, and she got injured, man. This is why I don't deal with craziness, man. I just don't. I don't waste my time. Hopefully she's gonna make it though, man. But when are women are gonna start waking up to, what kind of men is out here, and and fellas gonna wake up to what kind of women's out here. What else do we have? Okay, so yeah, Turan, I want you to call back in, but I don't know what happened to where you went. I don't know. What I was trying to make is like, I'm just trying to understand, is that much of a better, if that is much of a better like alternative, right? A better alternative than you finding someone that respects you. Like, I don't know, maybe that's the new wave. I don't know. I'm just a little bit confused myself. You know what I'm saying? I just try to understand it. Me personally, as a man, I wouldn't be able to do that. It's not worth it. It's not worth the headache. It's not worth the stress. It's just like the guy that got stabbed in the eye with rabies needles. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just not worth it, man. But I guess some guys like it. I don't know. I'm just taking a look at some calls. We're gonna do some tomorrow, or yeah, tomorrow. I know men desire a good woman, but I keep reading articles every day, and it just shows you you're divided on every front. What's going on?
Sorry, bro. I was in a vending machine. I didn't have any connection. But you're here, right?
Yeah, I'm here. So what? So
Yeah.
what happened? So like, is that what's going on with you and the lady?
Yeah, it's just so much going on, bro. I gotta try to think this over, man. I know a lot's going on, but I just gotta try to be aware of what I'm doing, because I feel like I'm not aware.
Well, what does she say, right? Like, does she say, what are your guys' like? Did you talk to her today?
No, not that much, because I think she was upset.
Apology tour.
She was upset because she didn't get
out here harassing
her
his
money.
lady trying to do her.
So she was upset because I didn't make a certain amount of money for her, because I usually make.
You didn't make a certain amount of money for her, so you work for her. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you work for a woman that you get no sex from. I didn't know that.
Damn,
That's crazy.
it is crazy. It really is. Telling you.
Let me ask you this: why do you choose to work for a woman that you get nothing in return from?
I don't know, man.
Like I'm not trying to be funny. Like once again, why do you choose to work for a woman that you get no intimacy and no respect from? Why do you choose that?
Yeah. I don't know, bro. I just want to be loved, man. I just want to be loved. That's all.
So are you saying? So you're saying that you working for a woman that you get no intimacy, you just want to be loved. How are you getting love if you're not getting any intimacy?
Right.
No, I'm asking you. How are you getting love if you're not getting any intimacy?
I feel you. No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
No, that's it. You see, you misunderstand what I'm saying. You're saying I'm right, but I'm trying to understand. You say you just want to be loved. Okay, I understand that. But how are you gonna get love but you're not getting no intimacy? How are you receiving love?
Yeah. I don't know.
You keep saying I'm right, but I'm still trying to understand how are you receiving love from this woman when you're working for her?
Right. No, you got a point, man. You got a point. I'm just trying to.
You keep saying I got a point. I'm trying to understand how you're getting love from a woman that gives you no sex, bro.
Man. Wow. I would like to have some, believe it or not, I would like to, but I know. No, I didn't tell her that.
Why haven't you told her that?
Well, I feel like if I tell her, it's like, then she gonna feel like that's the only thing I want. You know how women be like that, bro. You know.
No, I don't, bro. I don't know what you mean. So you're saying that you rather give your hard-earned money to a woman that you get no sex from, and if you mention it, you think that she's gonna say, "Well, is that all you want?" But you've been with her for 8 months, bro. So are you gonna get married? Are you gonna get married? Are you gonna want to marry this woman and get no sex after marriage? Like, I'm confused.
Damn, what?
Does she
Of course
want?
I
Does she want kids?
You know what? That's a good question because when she's on,
you haven't even asked her if she wanted kids. Let's go with the fact that she wants kids. You gonna bring up sex then? Like, I'm confused.
well, there was a point that she did want kids, but then it's like, if she's on the dating app, she'll say, "Well, I don't have kids." Like, you know how they be telling, you know how you interview these women and they say, "Oh, I don't have kids and I don't want kids." Like, she'll have that kind of mindset, you know? It's so versatile. Like, it's very versatile.
No, bro, she's just pimping you, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it is. She's pimping you, bro. She's using you for money. I've told you that many a times. And for some reason, I would think when I tell you this stuff, you would, you know, I do think you're adjusting, but are you afraid to tell her that it's over or something? Because you're not even getting it. Let me ask you, what benefit are you getting dealing with this woman, bro? No, I'm asking you, what benefit do you get dealing with this woman?
Well, not really anything.
So why not get nothing for 8 months? And I tell you this stuff because I care about you, right? I'm not telling you this stuff to be an asshole or to to make it seem. But why are you dealing with a woman that you get no benefit from? I don't understand it, man. You have to explain it to me. I want to know. I want to learn how a man comes out here and he deals with a woman and he gets nothing from her. How does that work?
Right. Well, I feel like I have to be like a certain type of guy, you know, to get what I want. But, you know, like, I'm just truly being myself. I don't want to be like any other guy, but I feel like for me to act a certain way, it's like I would have to expect that she's gonna give something to me, you know, like sex or anything like that. But she don't even invite me over to her house, because even when I ask her that, you know, it's like hey, can I have a sleepover with you? You know, it's always, well, you know, I'm cleaning and whatever like that. That's what I get in a
Yeah,
response.
so she makes excuses. She doesn't want to have sex with you. She doesn't want to have sex with you, bro. She's not even attracted to you. She's just using you. She's pimping you. That's it. She's not attracted to you. She's using you and pimping you.
Absolutely.
And hey, if you fall for it, you fall for it. She benefits from it. You don't get no benefit. You just said you don't get no benefit.
I don't get.
And you say, and you say, well, I wanna be loved. Well, every man wants to be loved. I want to be loved too, but I'm not willing to throw my integrity and dignity in the garbage for a woman to walk all over me. I'm just not willing to do it. I told you I'd rather be by myself.
Right. I feel you. No, you're
I
right.
I can log off right now and go to a woman's house and go have some fun if I want to right now, or I can invite them over to my house. I'm in control of what goes on.
Right, exactly.
I'm in control, absolutely 100%. I'm in control. But in your situation, she's in control, where you don't even benefit from her being in control. And I would never ever be in your position, bro. I just wouldn't do it. That woman couldn't lead a guy like me. No way. And she shouldn't even be leading a guy like you.
Right. Of course not.
You want my advice? My advice is very simple. I would cut her loose and say, listen, it's not working though. It's over. And then that's it. You don't go over to her house anyway. It's not like she's really invested in you anyway. It's not right. You're trying to invest in her, but she's not really invested in you. So I would just cut it off, bro. And then go focus your sights on a different woman that's gonna do the things that she's not doing for you. And you will be more happier, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
You say you want to be loved. You will be loved as well.
Absolutely.
But yet, every conversation we have, you still say that you're still talking about this lady. I appreciate it. It's great. But have you not learned? But I've been literally like me. I'm different than you. You're different than me, and we're different. We're all different people. But what kind of man gives their hard-earned money to a woman that they don't even get nothing in return? You don't even go to her house. And how do you know that she's not fucking other men? So is she allowed to go fuck other men and not have sex with you while you give her money? I'm just asking you.
Nah, that's just true, bro. Because you know what? You are right.
But I'm asking you, is she allowed to go sleep with other men and engage with other men while you give her money and get nothing? I'm asking you.
Hell no. No, I don't want her engaged with anyone. No way. Hell no. Nah.
So how do you know that she's not doing that?
I wouldn't know. I honestly wouldn't. I don't be hearing from her like a lot.
That's why I said, did you talk to her today? You said no. So what's the point? You're just wasting time, bro.
Right.
I wouldn't give her a dime. I wouldn't give her nothing. No. You're just using you. She's pimping you. She's actively pimping you in 2023.
2020. Right.
That's why I asked you, are you afraid to be alone? Are you afraid to be single? Because if every man doesn't, bro, your situation is worse than a man being single. Because a man can rely upon himself like he's relying upon himself being with a woman trying to use him. You still got to rely upon yourself. The only difference is that when she decides to talk to you, you're excited to talk to her. That's it. That's the only difference. There's no real difference.
Right.
You're pretty much living the single man's lifestyle right now because you don't go to her house. You're not intimate with her. And the only time you talk to her is when you got her money waiting for her. So it makes no sense, bro. So, hey, if you like that, then that's cool, man. Everybody's different. Me, personally, that would never fucking happen. Ever.
I feel.
Ever. I would never, ever do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever bread that I got, you know what I'm saying? I'm invested in myself. I'm not going to go take that bread and go give it to a woman that I get nothing from. Why would I do this? Right. And then she wants to tell me about the kind of position that I'm making is not enough money, but she ain't got a fucking job herself. That would never happen, ever.
I feel.
You ain't got a job yourself, but you're going to criticize me about the money that I'm making to give to you? Who the fuck are you? Bro, this would never happen. But you seem like you allow it, bro. It's pretty amazing.
I know,
you seem like you just allow it. Allow it for what? Well, what is that? What is the benefit?
Right. No, I don't get no benefit.
So Christmas time. So last year, did you guys spend Christmas with each other?
Nah, she went to her family's in California, but she didn't even want to be there.
What? But I'm saying, why didn't you go?
Who, with her?
Yeah, to go meet her family.
Oh, I was working. I stayed.
Okay, so has she met any of your family?
Nah, cause after my grandmother died, it was you know, my family kind of went separated, so we cut.
What about your cousins or friends?
No, I don't have friends like that.
You have no friends.
Not like nah. I'd be staying by myself, bro.
You have no friends at all? None?
No.
Okay, so
it's not like I can't get any, but you know, I'm not like that. Nah.
Okay, so but what okay, so how many of her friends have you met?
I met like 3, but after some issues with her friends cut her off. Those friends cut her off. Like she don't got friends like that neither. You see what I'm saying? She ain't got friends neither.
I don't care what she has or what she doesn't have. She's literally pimping you.
Right. All right.
She's literally pimping you. You go to work and give your money to a woman that you get nothing from, bro? What kind of sense is that?
Ain't no sense.
She's a fucking liar. I can already tell she's a fucking liar. So why would you want to go and believe her lies anyway?
Damn, that's just like you say, believe lies. Look what happened right now.
I could understand if she was your baby mom, if you guys, you know what I'm saying, you guys were intimate and whatever it is, but you get nothing.
Right.
Well, guess what, bro? If that's what you like, then that's what you like, man. I can't really do nothing about that. All I can do is just tell you, I can only give you my opinions and perspective and ideas, and it's very simple. I would not do it. I would not go to fucking work and give money to a woman, and she can go buy what she wants to buy with my dimes and my coins and my fucking dollars, and I sit around or I sit back and just be like, well, maybe she'll change. Maybe she'll have a different idea. She didn't even talk to you today. Are you in a relationship with a woman? She don't even talk to you, bro. Come on, man.
Nah, you're right. Like she'll say.
When was the last time you guys talked?
Actually, it was yesterday, but you know, she'll say like, you know, I'm working and she don't want to bother me, like something like that. Like she'll say, you need to focus. That's what she be saying.
So she's your mom. So she's your mama now. Oh, okay. So she's gonna tell you that you need to focus. Do you ever tell her back, like, listen, like, okay, listen, like, you need something. Let's say, you know what I'm saying? You say you don't have no money, you don't get paid this week, right? We'll go with that. Can you call her and ask her to borrow money?
I never thought about that, to be honest with you, but she did tell me one time that if I ever need anything, I could ask her, but I never thought about it because, you know.
Tell her that you need sex. Tell her that you need sex. Call her right now and tell her that you need sex. That'll make you feel better.
That really would. I ain't even gonna lie.
Okay, so tell her that you need sex.
Alright.
Wow. Tell her that you need sex, and that will make you feel much more better. You know, when she's telling you to focus, well, yeah, I'm gonna focus when you give me some box. Simple.
Simple, right? Simple. Exactly.
My focus is gonna be so great that once you give me box, I'm gonna be so, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Laser focused. You should tell her that.
Laser.
But hey, man, like I said, bro, I just never heard. I understand it's a different. We're living in a different era and stuff like that. I understand that completely. But I'm still old school, and I still have an old school mentality, right? And
Absolutely.
I would never ever. I don't care how good she look. I don't care how. I don't give a fuck, bro. She ain't getting a dime from me unless I'm getting something in return. That means an investment. She's gonna, you know, maybe she might cook me. Has she ever cooked you dinner?
Only once, or twice actually, once or twice. You know, it's not like
at her place or at your place.
at her place. At her place. She
What do you guys talk about? What do you guys talk about over dinner? What do you mention? Like how do you talk to her?
Well, mostly it's a lot of people that she's dealing with, you know, emotionally, and you know, people that from her past that try to get her attention and things like that. And you know,
So she talks to you about her exes?
no, not her exes, but people who try to reach out to her, you know, and
Guys or females?
like females and guys, you know.
So when you have a conversation with her, she talks about other people. She don't talk about you? Come on, bro.
Yeah, she'd be asking me how I'd be doing, you know, about my job and things like that. Surprisingly,
Okay, so why doesn't she ask you about the stuff that she's gonna do for you to make your life better? And why does she need money from you?
right?
When she asks you for money, why did she say she needs money from you?
She for her bills, like you know, her bills.
You pay for a woman's bills, and you don't. So then, why don't you tell her? Well, if you have bills, why don't you come stay with me? And then that way you don't have any bills. That way you don't have to give her any money. Why don't you tell her that?
That's true. You got a point.
No, you say right, and that's true. Like, dude, why are you paying for this woman that doesn't have any disability? Why are you paying for her bills? You're not married to her. You're not married to her, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're not married to her. You don't have a kid for her, and you're gonna go pay her bills. So you're gonna go broke. You're gonna go broke to pay for this woman's bills. Really? Bro, it would never happen, bro. Never ever in my life. I don't give a fuck. I'm in my own situation. So what I'm supposed to do is I'm not gonna stream on YouTube anymore because I'm gonna go pay for a woman's bills. So I'm gonna focus on I'm gonna go focus on what she's got going on instead of focusing on what the things that I got going on that's gonna benefit my life and to make my like make everything better for me.
Yeah.
Bro, she's just using you, bro. And if you like it, if you like being used by this woman, then you do. If you don't,
no, I don't, bro. I just want her to
cut her off. Tell her not to call you no more. Delete her fucking number, bro, and focus on somebody else that's not gonna treat you like that. That's what the point I'm trying to get at.
Like
why would you want to be treated like that?
Right, because it be mixed. You know, I don't know how to explain it in a way, but it be mixed signs, mixed signal. Like sometimes, you know, she'll be, you know, playing that role as a girlfriend, and then after one moment, it's like she's not a girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like it's different mood.
She's not that into you, man. She's just using you. If you're gonna use somebody, like I don't use people, but if she's gonna use somebody, she's gonna pretend. That's what she is. She's a pretender. She's gonna pretend like she likes you one minute, then she's gonna pretend like she don't like you another minute, so that you'll give her money. That's manipulation. She's a manipulator. And if you like it, you like it, bro. There's nothing I can do. All I can do is just tell you my ideas and my perspective on the things that I would do and wouldn't do. That's the truth. That's why it says certified true. Because I would never
Certified
let
true.
any woman treat me that way. I don't care. I will die alone.
Exactly. Shout out to
I'll
Cameron
go-
Samuel.
Yeah, like I'll die alone. Like why would I do this? This makes no sense. When there's all kinds of women out there that don't even think like that. You just gotta find them. The only work that you're gonna really put in before meeting them is finding them. That's it.
Of course.
And once you find one that's a solid chick, you're good to go, bro. You don't
It's
have to,
hard, bro.
You wouldn't. But that's life, man. It's life. It's part of the game. That's life as a man. You have to understand that. It don't make things easy, right? This is why I cover the news and talk about what Putin said. He's telling women that should have kids because there's a mindset out here that the strong, independent woman, it's girl boss, fuck a man is evil, and don't work with a man and do it all alone. And what happens is they're crashing out by doing this, by believing that lie. They're drinking alcohol, they're drinking and driving. There was a news reporter, a weather lady or something like that. She was drinking and driving.
Oh shit.
But bro, don't let this woman use you, bro. You could get better out here. If you're afraid to be alone, I mean that's a risk you have to take, bro. And you say you're a godly person. You're never alone if you believe in God, bro.
Yeah, you're
God
right.
God is always with you.
Amen. Amen
You
to
know what I'm
that.
saying? So, I say that because I don't want to see, right? Far too long I've seen good guys getting the shit end of the stick.
Yeah.
Right? Getting the shit end of the stick. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Like sometimes, like she could be a good girl, like like she's a good, like I don't want to talk down on her, but sometimes I don't know the signs. I don't know if she's being real or not, because she could be like real, like we really on some deep level shit, like we really be on some deep stuff.
Why is she not doing it?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like there are certain times, when she's alone, she be thinking about me. Like she'll say these things, but then when I guess she's on her mood swings or whatever, she'd be angry and things like that, and I'd be asking her, what's up? Like why you being all upset? Like why would you want to talk to me or whatever? But it's kind of strange to me. I don't know, bro. So that's why I say, like, I don't want to be an average thinker, because I don't bother her, like, at all. I don't bother her. That's the thing. So it's like, in some ways, I feel like she does have feelings for me, but at some ways, I feel like she don't. So that's hard. It's hard to really detect what she feels about me. It is. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It is.
Yeah, but she doesn't care. She doesn't care about you, man. That's evidence. She doesn't give a fuck about you. She just wants you to give her money. If she really care, usually women that care about a man, bro, they want to be intimate with a man. That's number one. You hear what I said? A woman that really cares about a man and is a ride or die for that man, they usually want, I told you, they like their holes dug out. So the point is, they would want to be intimate. And if she's not being intimate and not engaging, she's just using you, like straight up. Because if she has this mindset, oh, well, men only want sex, and you sitting there saying, oh, well, you don't want it, then she should automatically look at you different from most men and want to give it to you. But she doesn't do that. No, he doesn't ask for sex. That's great.
But bro, let me tell you, it's like when we were sitting on a table, we were in Cheesecake. I think it was like last year. Like she was a lot more submissive, like a lot more, you know? And I noticed it's like she was awesome. Like she was always, I mean, I would come to her house, you know, she would want me to eat her out or whatever. I mean, she is that type of woman to do that. But it's like I gotta catch her on a
She would want you to eat her oat.
yeah, like we would get all into
But she wouldn't.
yeah.
She wouldn't give you. She wouldn't give you like top.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Okay.
You know, during those times, but it kind of stopped because when she was on my phone, she thought I was cheating on her, but I wasn't. That was
Okay.
people I dealt with from the past. So she's kind of like, you know,
Why is she on your phone?
why was she on my phone? Because I guess she thought I was doing other things, but she thought, well, she found out I was recording her on the live because I was doing that, bro. I was doing that. I
You
was
were
doing
recording
that.
her on the live stream.
I was recording.
Why were you?
Yeah,
Why were you recording her on the live stream?
because I thought she was flirting with dudes, but she kind of was though. I ain't even gonna lie.
Okay. So even if you didn't record her and you seen that she was flirting with dudes, why give her money? What the fuck? I'm gonna go give you money, and that's another thing. I'm gonna go give you my hard-earned money, and then you're gonna sit on your ass on dating apps flirting with other men that got no sense. Okay, all right. This is why I'm asking you that.
But she hasn't been doing it for a while. Like I don't know, you know, like she hasn't been on the dating app. So you know, like that's the thing. Like even though she ain't on the dating app, like she'll be on the dating app if she don't hear from me and things like that. But it's like again, if I don't hear from her at a certain time, I'd be wondering like, what is she doing? You know?
Yeah, she's talking
Like
to other men. Of course she is. She's probably getting her whole dug over right now. Most likely. I can guarantee it. Why would, if she's really into you and she really cares about you, why the fuck is she even, why is she even allowing other men to even comment on her looks, bro? Wives and girlfriends don't do that. If I was dating a woman, I'm not going to be around her 24/7 and know what she's doing 24/7. So I have to trust her. And if I can't
right,
trust your ass, then it's not gonna work out. Like it's that simple. She has to be able to trust me. I'm gonna be upfront and straight with her. Like I do a podcast, I talk to women. If you're okay with that, that's gonna be part of my. That's part of my. That's part of my.
routine.
Yeah, like that's part of my thing. I'm a content creator. That's part of my show. So if you're okay with that, but you can sit beside me while I'm doing it, and if they're
Of
okay
course.
with that, then we can do it. Most women that I know, they'll be okay. Okay, cool. I'm sitting right beside the guy. He's not like flirting with him or whatever. He's just, doing a show. And then I log off and we spend time. That's cool. She's got to be okay with that. But if she's not okay with that, like I'm not going to turn off what I'm doing when I've been doing it before I met you for you. I'm not going to do it. She's going to have to be accepted of that.
Right. Like, that's a,
You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to a woman, bro, it's totally different. Right? Like she's,
yeah.
She's sitting there and she's letting these guys, call her beautiful and, say, oh, I want to have sex with you and just basically disrespect you. Because what kind of woman allows that? And if I'm in a relationship with a woman and I'm broadcasting and she's beside me and the woman's like, oh, call me babe. I'm like, don't call me babe. Or I'd be like, or if they comment, oh, you're attractive for your age or whatever, I say, you don't have to say that. I got a beautiful woman right beside me. Like, I'm going to say that because I'm taken. But she doesn't do that. Why didn't she do that? If she's with you, when the guys comment on her, why don't she say I'm taken? Let's talk about something else. Why don't she say that, bro?
You got a point, man.
No, I'm asking you. Why didn't she say that?
I'd be wondering the same thing. Like,
Because
I
she
don't know.
take you serious. Here's another example of that. She don't take you serious. That's what the facts are. She could go do her live stream thing. She could right when they call her beautiful and this and all this stupid shit. All she had to say, you know what, guys, I'm taken, but let's talk about something else. Let's talk about different. But they don't do that because they're just using men. That's the point. That's the whole fucking point of the whole thing. I talked to the Instagram video I sent you of the girl. She told me, she's like, listen, these guys on dating apps, I can go on Plenty of Fish and get these guys to go and buy me this and go and buy me that. She told me straight up. She told me, she's like, I can get them to buy this and buy that for me, right? She's like, you know what I really want to do? I want to line. I said I want to get somebody. I want to line them up and have you come in and do. I said don't bring me into it. But she was like, oh, I could get them lined up very easily.
Wow.
So, if they want to run a risk of getting lined up and getting robbed and taken advantage of, and good for you, man. It's not gonna happen to a brother like this. She told me straight up. She's like, all I got to do is go on Plenty of Fish, dress slutty or whatever like that, and tell these guys what they want to hear. They'll send me money.
Damn.
That app is designed for men to be taken advantage of. This is why I love doing it and going on there and destroying their argument, because it's fucking hilarious. Because a guy like me, you could never do it to me.
Exactly.
You could never do it to me. So if I'm gonna come on there and destroy their arguments and say, listen, it's like this, it's like that, guys don't want it, right? Because that's what it is. It's a radical. The woman yesterday admitted to radicalizing men on the dating app. That's what it's designed for. So if that woman that's dating you respects you and admires you, and they have a bunch of these guys coming in here, why didn't she say, listen, guys, I'm taken, but we can have a conversation about other things? Why didn't she say that? She never says it.
Nah, she never.
Because she doesn't give a fuck about you, bro. That's the point. Local Ohio TV meteorologist Holly Strano is charged with drunk driving after speeding and crashing her SUV into a fire hydrant while 3 times over the limit. Dramatic dash cam footage shows police pursuit and subsequent fiery crash that occurred at 7:30 p.m. on Thanksgiving. Police say Strano was going 70 miles per hour in a 35 mile per hour zone, as well as swerving across the center line. Strano considers herself to be a mental health advocate and has spoken, right? She's a mental health advocate and has spoken out about her struggles and anxiety. So mental health advocate, she speaks out about struggles and anxiety, and what she's doing is drinking and getting behind the wheel of a car, putting other people at risk, right?
Wow. That's great.
So, yeah, let's take a look, because I have another question. I have a follow-up question.
All right.
Look, this is her thing here. I don't think there's sound. There she is there in the car, look.
Oh, man.
They don't understand it, look. And, she hits a pole and all this kind of... There she is right there.
Yeah.
She ain't got no man, bro. The man is alone. The man is weak. The man is, getting their egos inflated. So when they crash out, they crash out, bro. Nothing you can do about it.
Right. Exactly.
So my follow-up question was, what does this woman say about your job? What does she say?
Well, she says that they're not really paying me, like they're not paying me. That's what she says. They're not paying me, right?
So what is she suggesting that you do?
Like leave the job.
And go where?
Go find another job.
Where?
You know? Go back to my old job, the one that pays 17, but
how are you gonna go back to your old job if you said that they just let you go for no reason?
Well, he didn't let me go. It's just that he don't pay as much. Like the job is so good that he pays less. You understand? And it's an independent. It's only an independent contractor. This is an independent too, but it's different because, I'm getting paid more by driving, certain amount of hours. You understand?
So she wants you to go back to your other job. And what'd you tell her?
Well, I just said, if you look at the bigger picture, I'm actually getting paid more here. you know. And then, you know, she said, well, they're gonna use you. That's what she said. They're gonna take advantage of you at this job.
So when people, okay, so she said that they're going to take advantage of it. So when people go to work, are they being taken advantage of, or are they not being taken advantage of when they go work for someone else?
Yeah, damn, bro. That's deep. That's deep. Yeah, I thought about it like that, but you know, I'm like, man, like, why she gotta talk to me as if I don't know nothing? Like, bro, I be on some deep shit. I be thinking, cause I know she's like a hard-headed person at times, and that's why I don't really say nothing. Cause it's like, if I'm gonna say something, I know it's gonna be real, like you say, certified truth. Like I wanna speak that truth. I wanna speak my mind, because I know some of the things that she's saying is not correct.
Exactly.
You know. So it's
there's people in this country that you'll take advice from that know what they're talking about. So you know you know they have a good credibility, and there's people that you just ignore. She's the type of person I would ignore. She's not working. I wouldn't. Why the fuck would I want to listen to someone that doesn't even have a job? That's number one. She has no work.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm gonna go listen to somebody advice that has no work ethic at all. She sits on a dating streaming service, shows her body on the internet. She's a digital prostitute. She says she has a boyfriend, but what she does is she accepts other people's compliments on her body. I wouldn't take somebody like that serious. No, I wouldn't.
Dating, streaming.
Hey, yeah, I have a boy. She doesn't even tell those losers on that dating app shit that she has a boyfriend. She don't even tell them that.
Nah, but she tells certain amount of people off the dating app. You see?
Okay, so why does she need? Okay, so why does she need money from you then? Why can't she work?
That's fine. Well, she wanna work from home, but she can't find the jobs that she wants. You understand? She can't find them, or else she ain't looking for them or something.
Why don't you go? Listen, McDonald's and Burger King and all those places, they're always hiring. Why don't you go work there?
She don't want to work there. Yeah.
So wait a minute. If I want to work, and do what I want to do, but I can't find that, what do I do? Do I do something that? Do I work at a job? Do I work at a job that I don't want to do, or do I sit at home and ask a man that I don't have no sex with for money to support me? Which one do I do? Which one do I do? I'm asking you.
Nah, I feel like not the one where you sit your ass home and do nothing, like, clearly, you know. But
exactly. So she's choosing to sit at home and let you give her money. I've done plenty of jobs that I don't want to do in life, but I had to do it because I got bills to pay.
Right, exactly.
I can still go there and work and go be with a woman, and you know what I'm saying, and all that stuff, and get, you know what I'm saying, sleep, sex, and sandwich. You don't even get that though. You don't even get it.
Bro. I don't even.
You don't even get no sleep. You don't even get no sex, and you don't get no sandwich.
Nah, I don't get.
It's like the guy that got stabbed in the eye with the rabies needles. He was like sitting on the coach. He was like sitting on the couch. He doesn't even get no sex. He doesn't even get no sandwich. He doesn't get no sleep. Any man that's not getting those three things, bro, you might as well just you know, just cut her loose, man.
Yeah.
Even if you can get one out of the three, you're winning. But you get 0 out of the 3?
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to bash the woman that's using you, bro. But
I know you're not.
I have to be honest. I can't lie to you.
No. I don't want you to lie. No. You know.
Look, here's the story. Here's the story right here. Look what they say. Look. All right. I got a face tattoo. Hold on. I got a face tattoo to honor my daughter. Trolls call me a bad mom.
What the heck?
And by the way, I can guarantee they're not going to mention the father at all in this article. Just watch.
Really? Oh man, I gotta see this.
The reason I got a Rose was for my daughter. My daughter's middle name is Rose. So to me, I know it's quite a simple tattoo and a lot of people have roses. I mean, I've had roses, but this specific tattoo.
You hear how she said it? Well, a lot of people have roses. Okay, what if a lot of people did dope? What if a lot of people smoke fentanyl? What if a lot of people smoke crack? You gonna do that too? This is the collective mindset, fam.
Has quite a sentimental meaning to me.
Wow.
And yeah, that is the reason why I got it done. So the reason I got this specific tattoo on my face and I didn't get it anywhere else on my body was because for me, I just wanted it to stand out. I wanted to be able to always see it. And yeah, I just thought it fitted perfectly exactly where it was in this placement. It looks quite dainty. It's not in your face. It is just, yeah, I personally really love it.
Okay. So what were you gonna say, Turan? You were gonna say something?
Yeah, I was like, what is the whole meaning of her? What is she saying about a tattoo? What is she talking about?
Yeah, she says she doesn't look. She doesn't care what you ink, right? UK mom Katie Taylor, 27, has been covering her body with art since she was 18. Yet the addition to her tattoo collection had been the subject of severe backlash. For about $100, she got a tattoo rose on her face near her ear as a nod to her 2-year-old daughter's middle name. She wanted to be able to constantly see it. Taylor said her daughter appreciates the new ink, which she got earlier this month. She said to me, "That's my tattoo. She loves it." So because your daughter wants you to get a tattoo in your face, you do what the child says. Okay. Right?
Wow.
No mention of the man. Look, no mention of the man.
No mention of the man.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh yeah, all right. Okay, here it is here. Ultimately, the only opinions of her daughter and partner, Jay Kennedy, okay, my bad, that really matter. Okay, she has a man.
Okay. She's mentioned her man now.
Yeah. So I was gonna say, man, like, but yeah, man, like, bro, I think you have to understand, what's going on. It affects everybody. It affects the ecosystem in which we live in when it's called the dating market.
Yeah.
Right? So, that woman, she's not going to change. She's not going to change. I'm sorry. She's not going to change. And she has to eat food, right?
You said what?
I said she has to eat food. Like, you're going to go buy her food and go buy her makeup, and you basically taking care of a woman that is not your wife? I would not do this, bro. I'm just keeping it real. I wouldn't do it. Not worth it, man. I'm gonna go. If I'm gonna do that, bro, I'm gonna go find a woman. Like, okay, if I'm gonna go do all this for a woman, right? Like what you're doing, I'm gonna get something for it. Like, she's gonna be respectful to me. When I call her, she's gonna come right over. Sex, sleep, and sandwich. Okay, cool. I'm good.
Yeah. I know.
I can get something out of it. I can work with you on that.
For it.
But just to not get anything, I don't think so. You have to understand, man. Most women, like look at this Bumble scam alert, right? It's all about scamming, right? So I met this girl on Bumble. After a day of conversation, we switched to Instagram. Third day, we decided to meet, and she suggested a bar here in the same city. She video called me in again and again. At the last moment, I blocked her on Instagram and Bumble. Later, I unblocked her on Instagram, and conversation started again. I told her about the scams going on Tinder and Bumble, and my speculations about her. Anyway, conversations kept going on. After a week, we decided to meet. I ordered drinks while on a long drive. Strictly said no to any bar or cafe. She was okay with that. Later on, she canceled the plan, stating some emergency. These scams seem to be in every part of the country. That's it, bro. They're trying to scam people.
What kind of scam was it? Like, what scam?
He says,
Like
hold on.
money?
Yes, we were gonna meet for the first time after 2 days of matching and numerous video calls, even a bit of sexting initiated by her. Yeah, I think it was like money. He said she can say that because you are not the one facing it. She refused to meet at a coffee shop. He said only one specific bar. Although there are 2 bars nearby. So yeah, you got to be careful, bro. It's a scam.
Damn, I can't believe that shit.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
That's why I said these companies need to be held accountable.
Wow. I thought they were Bumble. Was it Bumble? They were doing some kind of like ban if someone was like, was it shaming homosexual, something like that, like gays, lesbians, or something, or ghosting? Was it? I think it was ghosting. Yeah, like yeah. Like, whatever happened to that topic? They're still talking about that or no?
I think they are.
Right, they're still doing that. Okay. Like Bumble, I'm gonna be honest with you. Bumble is actually a better app than most of the apps I've used before. Like I've gotten quite a few matches, even though they weren't, 100% successful. But it's a certain way to use it, and if you have a decent amount of photos and things like that, like you could get a date. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. But
yeah, but it's superficial bullshit. You can't get to know somebody based off of what they look like, bro. That's ridiculous. So wait a minute. In their minds, that person is a 10 out of 10, right? But when you meet them in real life, they have no personality, they have no character. They're not good with they're not good with pair bonding. So are they saying that they're gonna bypass that and date something like that? Okay, fine. That's why it doesn't work out.
Doesn't work out.
That's right. You're not willing, right? They swipe right. They're not willing to pick up the phone and call and talk to a man. Like, bro, I've been doing it live for almost 3 years, like trying to talk to them, and you see the way they are, bro. So what do you mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They want a carbon copy of a man.
Yeah. Yep, carbon copy. Exactly.
Yeah. Right? So, like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man.
Carbon copy. That's deep. Oh my God. That is
right. They're not getting. They're not. You know what I'm saying? Like it says right here, dangerous and weird people are on Tinder. I met someone who was very dishonest. See? So if you swipe right, they're gonna still meet someone that's very dishonest. He cheated the whole time when we were together. He also borrowed money from me quite a lot. I'm lucky that I left as soon as I knew he was cheating. 1 year later, I found out that he met another girl on a dating app again, and the same thing happened to the girl again, and even worse. I am thinking to create a website to allow people to share their stories that can prevent the same thing from happening again to other people. Well, I'm already doing that. So
exactly in real time.
Hey, there it is, bro.
There it is.
I'm in it, right? Like I'm already doing that. I've been doing that.
Been doing that. Years been doing it. And still they want to block us, but they can't block us in real life.
No, man, they're fucking dumb. They're stupid, man.
I like how you be doing, bro. You be straight to the point, like
I'm always gonna be straight to the point. Because why should I hold anything back for people that can't even, but for people that don't know their left from their right? No, I'm not doing it.
Exactly. And they can't formulate a sentence. That's crazy.
Right? They don't know their left from the right. They don't know up from down. So what they want people to do, like me and you, they want to just, bro, at the end of the day, they just want to use men, bro. I'm not going to be used. Right. So I don't care. That's what the woman, that's what they're on there for. What sucker can give me some money? I need some groceries. So what sucker is going to send me like $100?
$100. Cash App.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Which sucker is gonna, I need gas in my car. So which sucker is gonna send me some money for the gas? It's never gonna be me.
I know, bro. You don't play. You don't play that.
No. You cannot play with that kind of stuff.
Man,
No, Twain, you can't play. You can't play. You're not supposed to play with people's emotions. And I think that's what that woman is doing. She's doing a disservice to you, bro. She's playing with your emotions.
Yeah, like I know better. Like
Then
I know I
better.
could.
Then do better.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
What were you saying? You know better, and then what?
Yeah, like I know I can do it. Like put my foot down and say, hey, you've been, treating me disrespectfully. And like I'm noticing, your actions, your words, and I'm just kind of like confused. Like I could say that, but it's like I care too much. That's my problem. I be caring so much. Like I just want somebody to like me for me, like the effort and the work. I'm fighting with wolves out here. I'm fighting enough wolves, and I just want her to understand, but it's like
No, she won't.
ugh,
She's selfish. She's not gonna. She doesn't give a fuck.
yeah,
She's not gonna understand until you cut her off.
yeah, bro.
Once you put your foot down and say, listen, this is not working out. I don't feel like I'm being appreciated. She's either gonna have to do two things: change the way she does, how she's treating you, or continue to do it and you don't talk to her. Told you, I would never do it.
I know you wouldn't, bro.
No fucking way. I don't care, bro. No. I don't care. You can't use me for money and resources. And
Money.
and then try to give me advice on some of the stuff. You're not working. You have nothing to bring to the table. What? A vagina and some crazy confusion. When the nights that you don't want to be crazy, that's when you decide you want to be nice to me. No.
Nah. That's true, man. That's true. Yeah, I gave her like 300 today. No, it was yesterday, and she responded to me like, "Oh, hey, I got it," and she was like, "Thanks," and I was talking to my aunt, and that's all the time I heard from her. Like, that's the only time I heard from her.
Yeah.
So then, I was texting her, and then she didn't text back until like later tonight. So I was just like, oh, okay,
Oh, she texts you back?
Yeah, she texted me like a couple hours later,
Saying
so like I just got home, but she won't tell me where she was, because I was asking her like, where did you come from, and she didn't answer. It was kind of evasive, so
she doesn't want you to know what she's doing. That's not a relationship.
Yeah, that ain't a relationship.
That's not no relationship, man.
All right.
It's called usury.
Exactly.
You're being used. You're being used, bro.
I don't want to be used, man. I know I don't.
Tell her that, bro. Tell her that, man. Tell her I don't want to be used, man.
Right. I don't
know, man. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. I don't know, but if you don't, it's gonna keep happening. So, it's like I said, man. Some men like it.
Nah, I don't. No, I don't. I don't want to be a beta male. You might have to play the beta clip.
Some men like it. Some men like to be used and abused and disrespected.
Well, bro, you should have seen a video I seen recently. There's this guy You should actually watch him. He's pretty cool. His name is Infinite Colors. Have you know about him?
No, I haven't checked it out.
Okay, well, he does like short clips. Yeah, he's really, really cool. Like he's a sarcastic guy, and he's not like a red pill or a blue pill, any of those pills, but he gives his perspective on, how women are, women nature. And this video he posted, I think it was 2 days ago, and it was a woman that had been given money for shitting on dudes, like literally.